So early. You guys want to get some coffee?
Alright, yeah, what's up, Stephanie? And also, hi, Drawing Fox. And also, Stephanie, thank you for the freaking resub. Wait, how many? Holy shit. 10 months. Like, you were literally 2 months away from reaching a year. Oh, yeah, Stephanie, there should be... I don't think anyone's used it yet. I've had it for a bit, but I got like a new hydrate emote. It's a little raccoon. I had to get it from somebody else because the... what do you call it? I kept trying to get most of the emotes from like where I got the cute little fox guy, but for some reason that creator didn't have any hydrate emotes, unfortunately. So I went to go find another creator on Etsy that had a hydrate emote, but they didn't have a fox character. They had a cute raccoon character though, so I was like, I went with the raccoon. Oh, it was really hard to choose too because like there was like cats, bunnies, there may have been a duck. Gotta go back and look. Oh, it is so hot. Hold on, let me turn my little fan on. I got it charging so that it never dies.
My God, that is the best coffee I've ever tasted.
Also, hold on, we got a bot to take care of. And yeah. Also, Finran, how you doing? But, which one did you want? Green or blue? I think usually you pick green, right? I didn't know if you had a king, part today. Also, we'll hydrate. Let me get my plastic river. I just fill it up. Put some water in there. But yeah, let me show the new... I mean, I've had it for a bit, but I don't think I've seen anyone use it yet. The hydrate emote. I've been waiting to see if someone would use it. There we go. Where's mine exactly? Oh, here we go. This little guy right here. Yeah, I don't think anyone's used him yet. He's so cute. Oh, again? Excuse me. Off my lawn. Get your bot ass out of here. Oh my god, 2 in a row. My goodness. Oh, green. Almost missed it. Wait, I need to open up the chat on my phone. I'm like reading from the computer. I'm gonna have to like turn my head every 2 seconds. Eesh, I actually need to really charge this. I forgot to charge this phone. It's like at 38%. Maybe it'll last. We'll see. We'll see how far it can go before dying. If not, I'll start charging it. What do you call it? Oh, that one had a bubble in it. What the heck? Or like an air pocket. Did you hear that? It like took a bite and it just like popped on me. Not that sour though. Still tasty though. I guess this one didn't get as much sour powder on the inside. Mr. Kaufman wants me to not fix. Let's see. Oh yeah, I finally got it. Finally got the paneling. So now look at it. We can actually look inside here now. The only problem is I don't know how this level somehow got a little bit higher. I think it's fine with the crochet because it was even, perfectly even when it was crocheted. However, I think when I was gluing and like tugging at the ends to like glue them in place, I think I accidentally raised this side a little bit higher. So it fits perfectly, like you see, well, it doesn't fit perfectly actually. I think because I put too much back here, it actually doesn't close perfectly. This is like the best it's gonna get, which is fine. It looks cute from the front. But what do you call it? Like the line matches here, but it does not match on this side, unfortunately. I'm a little just sad. I'm like, oh, it was looking so good, but I like my work always got like a little bit of screwiness to it. But yeah. At least, like this is what it'll look like when it's closed up, so that it's like not fully flush. Because I think I made the curtains and stuff like way too big. I probably should have pushed the window down. I was trying to make it almost the same level as this window, but I should have actually pushed it down because actually the curtain rod's in the way. I tried pushing it, but it's really glued on there. It's not coming undone. And I'm putting like a little skylight. I also added the plastic to it. Actually, this time I didn't even sew it. I actually just glued it in place this time to see how that would hold up. I had to get a different kind of glue though, because the other glue was kind of yellowy, so I got like clear glue. I glued the edges and then placed the glass on there, then tucked the crochet part around to kind of hold it in place. There you got like a little skylight. That's what's gonna hold like the little loop I'm gonna crochet. Hopefully it will go over it. I'm just finishing up sewing it. See, I glued it in place, so thankfully it's not going to move around. I still like how it looks though once it's been sewn. Oh, I realized I didn't get a sip of my coffee yet. Yeah, I almost was gonna put like a little antenna on the top, but then when I looked up actual pictures of caravans, like especially the ones that get toted by the truck, they don't have like a little antenna there. But they do have some skylights though, so that's why I decided to add a skylight instead. I thought that would look a little bit more realistic. Hey Jay, how you doing? We're working on a little caravan scenery. I'm making this for my mom. It's gonna be her Christmas gift. It's a little screwy because apparently when I was gluing it, it was perfectly even before, but when I was gluing the cardboard in, I was like stretching the ends to kind of glue and like tuck it on the inside. I think I screwed it up a little bit so it's not even on this side anymore, and also it doesn't close all the way. I put too much on the inside, like the curtain rod is kind of blocking. It's supposed to be able to like close it and then you open it to like see on the inside. But doing good though. The weather here is broiling. Oh my god, the humidity is just absolutely awful. So me and Mr. Coffee, we're surviving. We're just praying for September to come. And even September is actually kind of still a little bit warm, but it's much, much better though. Better than, I don't think August is ever a good month. It's always like the hottest and worst. Yeah, it is a bit early for that. I know, right? It's like, I cannot wait for fall though. Mr. Coffee likes first winter actually, but I hate winter. That's too cold for me. Fall's perfect. I feel like fall is, well, the only problem with spring, I feel like, even though spring temperature is kind of similar to fall, but it's different because it's like, it's buggier, right? Like more of the bugs come out, it rains a lot and stuff, but like fall is like cool, crisp and dry. The bugs usually disappear. So I think that's why fall is like, just like perfection. Right? Ooh, I bet it got into, did it get in the hundreds? And what do you call it? They're not in California though, but I remember Smokey was in here a bit ago. They're like a firefighter, and they've been talking about like every summer it's like a bunch of different wildfires, or like what do they call those? Hay bale fires. Like I didn't know those things could actually just combust on them by themselves. I had looked it up, and apparently I was like, what causes hay bale fires? I was like, is it the sun just beaming down it for too long? Apparently because like the bacteria that grows under it can combust it or something like that. I'm like, wait, what? I need to go Google it again, but I was like really confused when I read the article about one of the causes of hay bale fires. Yes, up, possessed cat, how you doing? Wait, July was hot where I am as well. It's finally cool enough. Oh, lucky, because it's actually ramping up, I swear. It's like, here in Korea, always August is like the worst. Okay, to be kind of fair, I think it's because of the majority of July, because we have like monsoon season, so that's like late June and almost all of July. So it's still hot, but it rains a lot, so it's not so bad. Because the rain will kind of cool it off. It'll like keep it like around 27 Celsius or 28 Celsius. It's still really muggy though, because when it rains, the humidity is like 80-something%. But once what do you call it, Jangmacheol is done, that's when it's really horrible, because all the humidity from the rainy season is still here, right? But then it's like super sunny and hot, and it gets up to like 35 Celsius. Some places actually in Korea got 40. Which is crazy, right? Because it normally never hits 40. I think it's usually like 36 or 38 is like the max it hits. But yeah, some places we're getting 40 Celsius. I think those are more landlocked areas. Thankfully, with being in Busan near the ocean, we get that ocean breeze, so it kinda keeps it from getting higher than 35. Well, I take that back. I think last year got up to 38 for a little bit. I hadn't got up 38 this year though. I think last year was. They said this year was supposed to be hotter, but in my opinion, I think last year was hotter. I remember it getting up to 38 Celsius. It has not gone past 35. I've been like keeping watch. It does feel hotter in a weird way, so maybe the humidity's like higher. Ooh, right, Eagle Fire was in Corona, California. I like how, I know it's like, I wonder what that place was like during the pandemic. I know it's just, the name is just Spanish for crown, but man, to have that name during the pandemic was probably hilarious. I thought just the beer got it, but I didn't realize there was a whole city named Corona. But yeah, mix in the rest of, San Bernardino in my county. Every time I hear San Bernardino, instantly I think of like Dean Koontz. I think so many of his books, he talks about the San Bernardino County. I don't know why. That's just one of those places he includes. That and Santa Barbara. Like that seems to be like his favorite geological area for settings of his books. I think Smokey though, I think they were in Texas. I think, which, oof, that's probably an awful place to be too, because I know they get a lot of wildfires out there. It makes me nervous because we might live in Texas eventually when we come back to the States. The problem is though, I checked, and the spot we'll be living, apparently it's the humid side of freaking Texas. I was like sad. I was like, oh, I was hoping for more drier heat. I don't know, maybe that'd be a better thing, because I'm like still worried about like, you know, wildfires and stuff. Like I've never lived in that kind of environment before, so I have like no training. We have some more yarn, and you're gonna make 2 cardigans. Oh, what colors did you get though? Are they like solids or anything, ombres or mixed? I've been itching. It's weird. I don't need any more yarn, but man, I haven't bought yarn in a long, like since last year, and I've been like having the itch to buy more yarn, and I'm like, I don't need any more yarn. In fact, I actually need to use what I have here. That way it'll be easier when we move. You know, less to pack, but it takes me so long to go through it. I'm hoping though today we can finally work on some furniture. So we gotta make like a little kitchenette kind of thing. To put probably, because in the thing, they put the kitchen in the middle, and then they put like a couch here and then a bed here, but I'm thinking, I guess I might still put the kitchen at the middle. But I want to put it's more like maybe a table here, or like one of those dining room tables that are attached to the wall, like they fold up into the wall maybe, or something like that, and then the bed can go here. Oh, the San Bernardino, I hope I'm saying this right. Is it Eusipia, Euclita, Redlands, and Banning and Beaumont? And that's San Bernardino County. Oh, like all those little places. Sounds like a big spot. Oh, wait, you mean the, wait, do you mean what I'm working on? Or do you mean like the scenery we got going on. It's a little caravan scenery. It's gonna be like those like little caravans you attach to the end of your truck, right? Like a camping caravan. It's not completely perfect. I need to keep squishing it upward to be a bit taller. So that way I can fit the door. I'm gonna like crochet like a little latch that can hopefully put onto here. And I also got, the only thing is, yeah, I won't close flush, unfortunately, so I'm a little bit sad about that. Because I accidentally put too much stuff on the back. Oh, okay, yeah, what I'm working on, yeah, just a little caravan scenery. I love the little awning, though. It's like, I think one of my favorites. It's a little awning. And now I'm just sewing on a little skylight. Hopefully today we can work on some of the furniture. The only thing is I hate how you see the cut of the felt, but I think that's going to get covered by the furniture anyway, so I don't think that'll be noticeable, hopefully. I'll probably look up like pictures of inside a caravan to see like what the furniture looks like or maybe I could put like a bench here, like a little table, so it's like a little kitchenette area. I gotta let this decurl, it's just getting too curly on me. That's one of the annoying things I feel like is sewing on crochet. Actually, apparently this happens with embroidery too. Where if you keep doing it after a while, like the thread or yarn gets so twisted up that you have to like let it fall and let it detangle. Or not detangle, like twist. Oh, I already looked at that one. I was like, it's confusing because it looks like I'm supposed to go through this one, but that's the one I technically already just went through, so I gotta make sure to go through the next one. But man, this weather's been teasing us because, like, again, it was gonna finally, it started raining again earlier, but then it stopped. It's like, oh, bring the rain back. Too hot. Alright, that should be secure. Let's see, let me get some yellow. Then I make like a chain or a loop. Hopefully that will put onto it. Basically just need to make it stay. Like this. Or actually, maybe I should... Usually these things will have like a latch on them, so let me crochet a latch, because I feel like that will be better, because then I can like make that nice and stiff. Let's sew that on there. I feel like that will hold on, because I feel like the loop will slip off. This is not very high. Let's do that real quick. I'm gonna probably glue it or something to make it nice and thick. Or actually, wait. Or maybe I could put some paneling in it. Or better yet, oh, I should do it with wire. That'd be better. I should know to do that. Let's see. I need something nice and thick. There we go. I knew I had some scrap wire ready to use. Need much. I should have like did this before I sewed it on, because then I could have threaded it through and glued it in the middle. Oh well, too late now. Actually, this might be too. Let me try like a thinner wire. Basically what I want to do now is I want to thread it to another side, so that way the smooth end is coming out. Oh, actually, wait, maybe I should yarn wrap this first. Here's how our little caravan scenery is turning out. Like, it's turning out a lot better than I expected. It is a little bit like it's not flush. And also, I think I messed up when I glued the paneling, because like I was tugging at the ends to kind of glue the edge down, and I think I tugged this side a bit up too high. Because like, it was fine when it was crocheted, it was perfectly like even like this. Like this side was fine, but for some reason this side is, I don't know, different. And you can kind of see how it slants upwards, so I think it, oops. I think I tugged it too high. But here's like what one part looks like. Also, because of that, like, I had the window up too high, so this is kind of blocking it from like kind of perfectly being flush. But yeah, we're just trying to work out the kinks. We're working on this little skylight. I'm trying to make like a little handle. That way when I crochet a thread that's gonna help keep it closed, it'll have something it can kind of like hold on to. Oh, you playing some Stardew today? Heck yeah, what year are you on? Right, I almost wasn't gonna add it too. I was actually originally gonna leave this side blank, so it's gonna look like in here. Like it was just gonna be like the wallpaper. But then I made the mistake of like, you can see like, I didn't make the panels quite big enough. So there was like all this gap right here. I was like, okay, let's decorate to kind of add the gaps a little bit, you know? And but because of the freaking curtain rod, I actually had to slide these on too, the little curtains. I think they're technically slidable. Not anymore. I think I glued them in place. I don't know, did I glue them up here though? I swore I could like slide them. Oh no, I did glue it a little bit. Top. For a little bit I could actually slide them, so it's actually giving me some ideas like to make little crocheted curtains. Ooh, second of year of fall, so that means you're probably making some monies. Did you have the house upgraded yet? in this. Oh, actually, that's not long enough. I gotta actually do this. I don't do it, but like, make it straight again, make it a bit longer. Ooh, just got the greenhouse. See, now that's where the money's really gonna start rolling in. Ooh, then probably stock up on as many like pumpkin seeds and stuff as you can. Like, get as much of all the fall crops. But usually, like, I feel like the fall crops really just, what do you call it? Sell for less. Especially pickled pumpkin is pretty good. Oh, second year, I think, is also when you get the artichokes, right? I actually want this to be doubled up, but I went ahead and yarn wrapped it though to make it nicer. Okay, now the other hard part. Gotta thread this through somewhere. Really hard trying to thread what do you call it? I will say trying to thread wire. It's so stubborn. The thinner it is, the easier it is, but this is at a thickness where it's getting a wee bit hard. I got it through there. Oh my god, I thought that wasn't gonna go through. Okay, there we go. So I needed to lock it in some way. Oh right, yeah, the fall crops are the fave, right? It's like, not to mention, like, not only do you get like probably the highest cash crop there, like the pumpkin. I don't know, is the pumpkin the highest cash crop in Stardew? I guess technically maybe the Stardew drop is. They take so long to grow though, I feel. And you only, well, I guess you only get one when you do a pumpkin. Alright. Straightened out. Yeah, that makes it so hard for myself because I didn't think to add this like a little latch handle. I thought that would be kind of nice. I got bended, but I'm gonna do that after. Actually, which direction do they bend? Do they bend? Let's see, I need to like see a picture of the skylight. So it looks like they don't really have a latch on the outside. I swore there were some though that used to have like a big handle on the side. Yeah, like something like this. That's what I thought I'm trying to make. I didn't really see any of the skylights have that. It looks like it bends downward though, but this is kind of what I'm trying to make, basically. Before you go any further and get some coffee on me. See, it's all sunny again. Like, the rain is just gone. I was so excited, too. It was just before my shower, it sounded thunder, and the rain was pouring down. As soon as I come out, the rain's all gone. Like, what the heck? Fukuoka? I hope I'm saying that right. Or is it Fukuoka? I'm very bad at trying to do, wait. Oh, you also flip but you on YouTube this time. Almost like, I was like confused because always your username's in purple. So my brain was having like a, wait, what? I see Flippa UK, but where's the purple? Hello from YouTube? I think at least YouTube, I think you don't get ads on there. That's why I always tell people, like, if you're watching me on the PC, have me open in a tab, mute it, and or you can just pause it, like, because probably playing it might, like, you know, drag down your internet too much, like your bandwidth. But like have it pause, and then as soon as the ad hits, just unpause it and just watch me on YouTube until the ads are done. Because that is beautiful, because then the ads technically play on the Twitch tab, so it like counts. Then you get to kind of actually just watch me ad free though. But yeah, like mute the ads, of course, from the Twitch side. Like, oh yeah, it was crazy. The whole week we're having a lucky! Oh my god, send some of that this way. Actually, I wonder if that's why we're getting a couple like sprinkles of thunderstorms. I wonder if they're coming from that area. But send them our way. I need a good thunderstorm. This weather's been teasing me for the past like 2-3 days. Like it's gonna rain, and it rains like a little bit, and I hear like thunder. And usually when I hear thunder, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be lots of rain, and then it's like gone. It's like, where'd you go? Like, oh my god. I was doing some work. Oh, doing some work on YouTube and saw you live, so I thought I'd say hi. How was the quality on YouTube? Is it about the same as Twitch? I always wonder. It's hard for me to tell the difference, though, because I guess because it's just a VOD by the time I do see it. But I didn't know for like people who do watch it while it's live. I do wonder if the quality is better. Because some people have said the YouTube quality was a bit better than the Twitch one, but the chat interactiveness is much more fun on Twitch, though. Oh right, the night sky was shining white like Christmas. Dang, with all the rain. And oh no, that's the lightning, right? Like, dang. That must be insane, though. Oh, my area, we're not getting a lot of rain, just thunder. Also, it's kind of like teasing you too, right? Like, well, it's gonna rain, but not quite. So just you're getting all the thunder and lightning. I don't know if I want to cut it yet, but let me get it ready to cut. I guess I should cut it now. I don't want to cut it all the way because I'm trying to kind of pull the ends in there so I can hopefully tuck them away. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I don't think there's any way I can get those to fold. It seems actually fine. The only thing there might be a fair delay. Yeah, people have actually told me that there is a bit of a delay. So I guess that is the only drag though. It's like if you do come to escape from ads, it's like what do you call it? Like they're gonna kind of already see what I was already talking about right before the ads hit. And then by the time I think it gets to the part, what do you call it, we're actively talking, the ads are over. It's kind of funny. It's like, but it does kind of suck. I don't know if it's just because of like maybe my location. I don't know how YouTube works when you stream from like a different area. Okay. I want to go down one more time. I need to cover that little bit. I swear I can hear like a bit of faint thunder. Alright, here we go. Okay, just trying to goodness. Let's see how that looks. It's like a little latch. Little bit of glue on the areas. Oh yeah. Don't really like rotate so much. Thankfully this glue is clear, so it's okay if a little bit shows. fuzzy, so well, I gotta turn this off. There we go. I'm going to get rid of these fuzzies with a lighter. There we go, looks much more clean. Too much glue in there. That way it doesn't move around too much. Okay, there we go. It was kind of lifting a little bit each time, which was getting annoying. So, like, glue is gonna help keep it down. All these, like, little metal scraps off. Yeah, if these fall on the floor, I step on them, it'll be like a metal splinter, and you don't want that. It's never fun. I think we can make the little loop now, but see, yeah, the loop will hopefully stay a little bit better with that to kind of hold it in place. Oh, I brought a new pack last night. Get some glue, and the excess glue is all my stuff. Wipe it off. Area quick little wipe. Oh no! The leader of the nudist cult fell off his seat. Put him back on there. Yeah, him and the weed whacker are just enjoying her little time at the tiki bar during happy hour. That's like her little fighter nickname because she's like the gardener. I don't think she's got her tulip in her hand. Where did I put that? I had like a little tulip they could hold. Oh, that one doesn't. I don't know what I did with it. But yeah, that's like her little fighter nickname is Weed Whacker. I thought it'd be kind of cute because she's like a cute, innocent, little looking, you know, gardener. She's like absolutely ruthless with the gardening equipment. That's like her backstory. Oh, there's a little tiny piece of metal here. Definitely want to get rid of that. I'll just keep going. Oh, is that why I've been seeing some new Pokemon names? That's nice that they finally did that, because yeah, we were getting like the same Pokemon over and over again, weren't we? I don't want it, I want it to kind of go around though. Yeah, like hold like this. Hey Mom Boss Lady, how you doing? I finally got the paneling, and well, probably I kind of screwed up a little bit when I came to this side. As you can see, this side's a little bit higher. I actually pulled it up higher when I was gluing it, so now it's like stuck in that spot. So now it's like uneven. At first I was like, it's not, it couldn't be the crochet, right? Because it was all perfectly even and leveled out before I sewed everything. And yeah, I can see how it's like angling upward. I'm like, oh, that was from gluing it. Cause see, it perfectly matches over here. Also, I think I put too much, you know, like I put this up too high and made it too wide. Now I won't, it'll close-ish, but it'll not be like perfectly flush, unfortunately. And we just finished putting a little handle for our little skylight. I know most skylights are like, you push them out from inside, but I wanted something I could have that would hopefully be able to hold on to the little, like, what do you call it, thing we're doing. We're making the little loop that'll help keep it closed. And hopefully we can start working on some furniture in a bit after this. Oh, thank you, Mom Boss Lady. I'm really happy. I'm still pretty happy with how it turned out, even if it's like a little screwy. It makes me think next time in the future that I could probably make one that's even better. I just gotta plan it out a bit better, because this one I'm kind of just rushing a bit. So I'm trying to get everything ready, hopefully before October. That's when Mr. Coffee goes to San Diego. That's his last, that's just his last conference of the year, and it's also like the last American one. Yeah, see, it only wants to hold on to this. Oh, I crocheted with yellow, did I? Oh, I should have been cream. Oopsie. Where's my cream at? I'm thinking, like, why is this a little bit darker? Right? Yeah, he gets to enjoy the California sun. Probably will be like, well, actually, no, it won't be cold here. It'll be probably nice. Actually, October feels pretty nice. Here, thankfully, it's not too cold, not too hot. You're like, right, yeah, it's usually 60s, low 70s at most. Yeah, that's actually Mr. Coffee. That's Mr. Coffee's preferred temperature. He loves that temperature. That's kind of like that here, though, even in Korea. Like, it's not cold yet. I think if it was, like, more like January or something, I would be super jelly. I'd be like, oh, no fair. Okay. Maybe just a little bit longer. This should be long enough. Let's see. We've been puppies in the last 2 nights. How's that been going? Does the puppy behave well? Or are they like a little rascal? There we go, that's kind of how I want it to hold on to, like this. So it needs to be... Right. Trying to like mark where I want to put it. Or more where I need to sew it. Also get rid of these fuzzies real quick. Ooh, a new farm game you've been playing. I feel like, yeah, a lot of new farm games have been coming out lately, haven't they? And oh my god, I always see like the articles on like, you know, like when Google and you scroll down, you can see like all the articles and stuff that show up, just random like ads and articles, and like always like this Stardew like game and this like they have so many new farming games coming out. It's kind of cool though, because they kind of make them for like different niches, so feels like everyone's got a little bit of something. Ah! Oh no! Ah shoot. Oh, let me rechain that. I just need to make it as long as this one. Let's see. Oh, she's a next door neighbor's dog baby girl loves. Oh, she's a chihuahua! I feel like with chihuahuas it can be hit or miss. They can either be the like most lovable little squirt ever, or they're like a demonic demon. I think I've been hearing some people play that. Yeah, Fae Farm. I might have seen Cheerful Zoo play that maybe, or Fernery maybe. I think she may have played that. like chain a bit more. Mary call them ankle biters. They really are. Like my best friend, like her Chihuahua lived for a long time, but that thing always hated me. Well, my aunt had a dog, Chihuahua named Tiny, and but she was like a lovable cuddle bug though, so she was like the complete opposite of my a friend's dog, her Chihuahua. Okay, good. I got the same height. I want to be careful not to get near the ends now. I just want to get the middle part of the chain. I'm just trying to get the fuzzies. Okay, there we go. There's one teacher, and it's true. Oh, his name was Giant. That's perfect though, right? Like my aunt was just more like stating the obvious, but I love, I love how your like teacher's probably trying to build his poor Chihuahua's confidence. Like, you're a big, strong giant, my little guy. I know, right? Oh yeah, there's probably some big old dog. Imagine like someone gets like a big mastiff and names him like teeny tiny or like eensy weensy, like, and then like oh yeah, just come meet my dog Tiny, and it's like a big huge mastiff, and the people are like, what the hell? Kind of like when people get like a tiny dog and name them Killer or something. Like, oh, thinking it's gonna be a big tough dog, and it's just like the tiniest little squeak toy of a dog. Not to mention, they got some sass. I don't know why though, I do love me a good sassy dog. But the thing is though, sass ain't just for the small dogs. Like, I feel like Huskies, I feel like, are probably like the sassiest, like, bigger dog breeds. Just a sassy old sassafras of a dog. I'd be like, hey there, puppy, and the dog would just come and sit in my lap. Aww. I do love dogs. I love to cuddle. Cause I know, and it's so funny because I remember Deuce when we first met him, because he was just fresh off being like a guard dog for this horrible man who treated him like shit. There's this dude who lived in a very bad neighborhood where my in the town my grandfather used to live in, and my dad took him off his hands, like bought him from the dude. And so he was kind of aggressive at first. It was really funny because as soon as you were indoors, he was like your love bug. But this was like the first bit, like he was not normal and calm. But if he saw you on the outside, like if he's outside and he saw you behind the fence, he would like bark at you. To be fair, he was kind of blind, so I don't think he could tell it was us. So, like, we were literally petting him like 2 seconds ago in the house. Like, that's how drastic the change was. But then, like, once my dad took him in, because my granddad had to be put in a nursing home, it didn't matter if we were outside or inside. Like, he was just a cuddle bug. And he was a pit bull, right? Because I know pit bulls get such a bad rep. And he was actually the ones that, like, kind of grow up really rough, right? Like, having a horrible, abusive owner, being trained to be a guard dog in a bad part of town. But man, when Deuce got in his old age, he was just nothing but a sweet old man who just wanted to sit in Mama's lap. It was kind of funny too, because he would follow Mama around every time she tried to clean in. He would like, you would hear this tippy tap on the tile floor, and she'd be like, turn around, he's right there. She said she could never like sweep or vacuum around him. He'd always be in the way. I know it might squash me, but I wouldn't care. I don't care what size they can sit in my lap. Right? I don't know what it is, but there is something just fun about cuddling big old dogs. Especially if they're big and fluffy. They're so much fun to cuddle. That all there good? Let me skip a little tug test. Alright, there. That's all good. Red cartoon guy from the 80s named Noid. The only thing I can think of. What was the name of the cartoon he's from, though? I'm thinking of like I don't know what I'm thinking of. Like, anyone remember the 7-Up game? Like a little red checker piece guy. My parents had some kind of game like that. Like, it was like a little, really early computer game. I think it was like the little 7-Up dude. That's the only, like, little red character I know of. Granted, I have not really played many, I love 80s music, but I haven't got a chance to really play any, like, 80s, like, computer games or video games. Oh, he's from a Domino's Pizza ad. I'm gonna like look him up. Let me see. Domino's. I remember seeing the 80s Pizza Hut ad. I don't think I've ever seen the Domino's ad from the 80s. I think, because if you've ever watched, what do you call it? Land Before Time. I remember on our VHS we had like, do you remember how VHSs would have like ads play before you even get to the actual movie? And I remember we had like the 80s, it was either 80s or like really early 90s Pizza Hut ad. I think it was 80s though, because when did Land Before Time come out? Like the first one. I think it was the 80s, wasn't it?
Maybe we can grab some coffee.
Oh yeah,
You wanna go get
1988.
some
Also,
coffee?
it was like 80s. But that's like the one, but they didn't have any character or anything. It was like some kind of birthday party. They like, right out, you're too young to remember. I wasn't even born yet. I was born 95. Also, Lady Jack, welcome on in. And then you switch to flow. Oh yeah, I've never seen this before. Looks like something I find out of a comic book. Yo, that's a nightmare feel, I'm not gonna lie. It's kinda creepy. Let me show the 7-Up guy I'm thinking of. It's like also from the 80s, I think. 80s. Or maybe 90s, I can't tell. This little guy, yeah. When I think of red character, I'm thinking of this guy. They had some kind of computer game they had. I don't think I've ever seen them play it. I don't think they could ever get it to work. I think because like the computer at the time, because it was like the early 2000s, I think that computer was too advanced for it, like that version of Windows. Hey, welcome, but Lady Jack. We're working on a little caravan scene. We're actually finally making the little latch. Hopefully, it's not gonna. Unfortunately, it's not gonna hold flush. I was hoping it would, but I don't think it will. Well, I'm actually thinking because it keeps wanting to sag. Like it wants to be like more of an oval, but I want to make it more round. So I'm thinking maybe when I make the furniture, I need to make it where it like pushes it up a bit, so that way my mom won't have to fiddle with it and she can just close it up. But yeah, those little skylight's gonna be what we kind of use it to hold it. Cause I could have put a button or something, but I was like, that'd be no fun. I wanted something cute, you know? Well, that's kind of going a bit. There we go. And yeah, it's supposed to be like a little latch, hopefully to help keep it on there a bit better. What was his name? Cool Spot? Yeah, the little 7-up dot. Right, 18 days to go till B-Day. I'm like debating if I want to. Yeah, I think I want it as like a cute loop. Cause I could like put it more straight, but I think it'd be better if it's like a loop. Sure it's just nice and secure. Easily just kind of like go through it several times. I feel like you should still do something though for that day, like go out somewhere, you know, even if it's cheap, you know, just go out somewhere you want to like to spend the day, even if it's at the park, or get yourself like a new coloring set. Right, I sold my soul to the company store, or I owe my soul to the company store. Oh, okay. Oh, I just missed the deeper in depth part. Oh. Oh, I think I remember the California raisins. Yeah, oh god, Ronald McDonald. That was a big one. That's the one I think everybody knows of, even like internationally. They all know the Ronald McDonald. Remember like the Ronald McDonald like TV show that would play? Like I think that's like from the 2000s, but still, I mean, I remember my sisters would watch that. I swear, those episodes were like a fever dream. I actually used to think like, was that something real or did we dream it? Like we both thought the same thing until like years later we're like, oh wow, those were actually real. I don't know what it is about that show, but it has such a fever dreamness about it. Like it was like, this is not real. No one actually made this. Okay, so country song. Oh, I own my store.
How
my
did you
stuff.
know?
Hmm?
How did you know I was coming?
No, I had it on when I got out from the shower earlier. For like 30 minutes. Alright, those feel like both they're all nice and secure, so I can finally cut this off. Okay, let's see. I hope it holds up. I'm gonna be sad if it doesn't. Probably be better once I get some furniture in there to kind of help prop it up. Oh yeah, it actually does a pretty decent job. Like, yeah, you can see the freaking curtain peeking through. It looks like it holds up though. She's probably actually gonna really just have it open a lot. But yeah, unfortunately, like, I guess next time I'll make sure not to put too much stuff on the back, because yeah, it's like all peeking through. I'm trying to like make this bigger so I can kind of push it in. Right on the front though, it looks pretty nice. And it seems to hold up pretty well. Yo, what's up, Island Jamie Lee? How you doing? Wait, let me give you a shout out real quick. Is Island Jamie Lee one of our fellow crafty streamers? Uh-oh. Chair's blocking the signal, so I gotta hold the keyboard up. There we go. It's going pretty good. I finally got it to where the only problem is it doesn't close perfectly. Cause like the cute little curtain and stuff in there is unfortunately peeking out. I can kinda get it if I push this up more to be a bit bigger. Kinda get it squeezed in there, but it still peeks out a bit. But yeah, I made like a little skylight that would be what is used to kind of hold it in place instead of like putting like a boring button or something. I wanted something that'll be like part of the design. That's a little bit better. So I'm thinking once I put furniture in here, hopefully it'll look better. I just realized it is a little bit hard to, it is kind of hard to get off. Now that I think about it. Hey Smokey, how you doing? Maybe I made this too long. Let me try to unbend this, and I want it to be bent most of the way. I think that might be a slight problem. That might be better. Yeah, that works. That's easier to slide on and off, because I hope my mom won't have too much trouble with this. It got on there pretty easy. Can we take it off? Okay, good. That's better. I think the way it was like sticking out too far, it was making it hard to get the other end. Ooh, frozen fruit popsicles. That sounds good. And also, oh, welcome in, Rose Crash. I almost missed you. Because you're on the YouTube side, right? Oh, I don't want that.
Wait, checker.
Hmm? The luggage stuff? Okay. Oh, the scale. Usually I have on top of the dresser. I know, you can't say I didn't have fruit. Honestly, probably best way to get your fruit in. Now, if only they can find a way to make tasty veggie pops or vegetable popsicles, because I actually have no trouble getting my fruit in, right? Like, but I'd have trouble getting them vegetables in unless they're like cooked to smithereens. Oof. Right, like I've heard that with seizures. Yeah, they kind of like frick up your memory. At least it's a good thing we got, you know, the internet. Maybe hopefully can jog the memories, especially when it's from the past. It's actually crazy how a lot of things get lost too. Like even from the 80s, like there's like a whole thing on Reddit called Lost Wave, where it's not even just about 80s music. Some of it's from the 2000s, like just some music from like the 90s, 2000s, 80s, 70s kind of get lost, and they're just like never heard of again. And like people are like digging through like internet archives trying to find it, and it's just like crazy. Let's see, let's try to design some furniture though, because now we can finally start working on the inside. I'm thinking we're gonna have some furniture that's gonna hopefully like keep it up. Probably like the little kitchenette area. If I can keep it like that, because it keeps wanting to be like more like this naturally, and I want it to like stand up more like this, be a little bit taller. I know everything else I've done my stupid stuff well before the internet. Right? Like, yeah, that's one thing, like, I think a lot of like generations before didn't have to deal with. Like, you didn't have to worry about like your like faux pas being out on the internet forever, like someone filming you, like, you know, your drunken blunder like on a 21st birthday party or some shit, like right here's acting a fool. Nowadays people can like, just passerbyers can just film you and post that and plaster you over the internet. I even saw a funny thing where I do not know why. I know it's not all Gen X and millennials, but it's like a certain subgroup of Gen X and both millennials are like kind of ragging on Gen X for, not Gen X, Gen Z for like not drinking as much, which I'm like, is that a bad thing? I feel like that's a good thing. Like, healthier livers. Plus, we're all gonna have to deal with microplastics. That's gonna be our, what do you call it? That's gonna be our like chip blood paint flakes and stuff of our generation will be the microplastics. So we already got that to deal with, and apparently Gen Z's actually getting more cancer than other generations before. I think they get like 7 new type, like, or they're getting 7 types of cancers more than usual. So it's like, yeah, like, we're gonna have to like drop the alcohol and smoking. And what do you call it? But yeah, it was like really weird seeing older people rag on, and not just like adult Gen Z, they were ragging on like teenager Gen Z, and I was just like, why would you rag on teenagers for not drinking? Isn't that a good thing? Isn't that what parents taught? Like, don't be like me. And like, it was really crazy seeing the millennials be like, oh, we drunk. We were throwing back whiskey in the woods and stuff. I'm like, that's nothing to brag about, hun. Oh my goodness. And like, she's bragging on it on the internet. Like, oh honey, now people are gonna record that. It's gonna be out forever. Let me see, wait, who is the host? Oh, where the pincushion is. Oh yeah, this is Dallas the Derpy Dog. We made him on stream a little bit ago. We actually made him twice. We made 3 last year. They were much bigger. They were like a little commission I did for a Mr. Coffee's coworker. Let me see. Let me open up the webcam thing so you can see it a bit better. I gotta open up video configuration, camera configuration, so I can do this. There we go. Now you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, this is Dallas the Derpy Duck. Got a little toast purse. This is not my own character design. It was just like some cheap AliExpress plushie that my husband's coworker had, and she's like, "Can you make 3 of these but crochet? Make them the same size as a plushie." So the original plushies were like this big, and we made 3 of them. A white one and 2 yellow ones. One was pastel and one was like a lemon yellow. But yeah, all their names were the white ones. This is Dallas the Derpy Duck. The light yellow one was James Pond, and the bright yellow one was Peking Duck. But yeah, this is our little guy. I'm hoping one day to make him a pattern for YouTube, because it has to be free, because I don't owe the trademark to that character. They don't really have a name though. Like, they just call them crooked neck ducks on AliExpress. Like, they really missed their mark, unless actually, now that I think about it, AliExpress, like whoever sells them on AliExpress probably stole the idea from somebody else, actually, now that I think about it. Because they're kind of known for that shit, you know? Not AliExpress itself, but like the sellers on there. They're known for being some shady sons of bitches. You're like, oh yeah, the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah, oh my god, I remember watching like the Kool-Aid, what do you call it? Oh, sorry, settling the doggo before going out, but settling the doggo before going to bed. Just house sitting. Oh, you're very welcome to the shout out. And I'm also glad you got to see our little bit of progress. It's really coming together. Now I can finally start working on the inside part. I need to Google some images real quick. I want to see like inside camper vans. Or I should say camper caravan, because camper vans are a little bit bigger. These are real cute though. I'm trying to find some small ones, but some of these look really big. Oh, here's like a small one. These are real cute though. Maybe bump it up and put like cottage core. Because I don't need like an actual picture. I could like any illustrations or art pieces would be nice. Oh, that is cute. Yeah, they just got like a little kitchenette and like a little bed area. Let's see. Oh, you're from Canada. I feel like we got a lot of people over from. To be fair, I'm from the States. So a lot of my viewers are usually from either the US or Canada, but we also have like a lot of Australian viewers and a couple of viewers from the UK. Have I ever come across a pattern for the yeah, let me see, because I remember we were talking about that yesterday. The old Volkswagen. I've seen some crocheted ones on Pinterest. I don't know if there was a pattern for them, because there was a pattern for the Caravan that I was working on, not the I'm just kind of freehanding mine, and it's just like the result of that, as you can see. Like it's not closing flush. But I do wonder if they have a Volkswagen one. I hate how it showed me the stupid, like, that one's real. These two on the side are real, but these are, freaking AI generated. Ooh, here we go. Ah, yeah, this is the one I saw. Yeah, it's a pattern. I don't know if it's free or not. Let me see. That's kind of sus. Why is it asking if I'm 18? I just want to crochet, apparently I need to click on a different one. Oh, apparently it's free. Wait, hold on. Let me grab this real quick. Wait. Click below. I think this one, right? Ooh, okay. And you probably got to put paneling in there if you don't. That's what it looks like, I guess, if you just stuff it as is. Still kind of cute, though. Let me grab this link to it real quick. Might actually grab the pattern to that, too. Because I know my mom wants one of these as well. She wants like the classic Volkswagen. She call it. Wait, what? Go back, go back, go back. Go back. Oh, I hate the new thing. I'm like a boomer. Like, I don't know how to use this. Why did they change the damn Twitch mobile app? Let's see. Oh yeah, I worked on a couple commissions actually. One scenery and 2 keychains. One by Stephanie, one by Pink Ender, and then one by Flutterby's. Like Flutterby's was the scenery one. Those are the 3 commissions I've done. I think those were all last year. I don't think I've done any commissions this year yet, technically. Right? Everyone hates it. I'm like, why they do it? It was fine the way it was. They didn't need to change it. And you know damn well, some middle management was probably trying to figure out, like, I need to come up with something to validate my job. So let's see, instead of working on actual stuff they could fix, they're like, let's fix something that doesn't need fixing. You know what's sad? It's like, there's so many things that they needed, kind of like bugs and stuff they need to fix for the Twitch mobile, but then instead they're like, let's just give it a let's just reorganize it and make it where everyone hates it. It's like, how about you put effort into fixing the bugs instead? Like the layout, the way it was organized was fine before. Like that did not need touching. What they need to fix is like all the weird quirks and shit and stuff. Like when it would like mess up. I just hate how like you can see that curtain, it won't go in. It's pretty cute though, but let's see. I'm like debating. I think I'm gonna, I don't know, should I make the furniture green? But I've already made the curtains green, so maybe I should make the furniture white. I got any more white? Yeah. I think I'm gonna make it white, but with green cabinet doors. I think that'd be cute. Uh-oh, do I not have any more green? Shoot. You're gonna have to split more, unfortunately. Let me see, the question is which one was it? Was it this one? No, that one's a bit darker. Because it's funny, because I actually thought that these were 2 right here. They're very similar, right? This one's just slightly darker. I actually thought that this was just like, oh, this was just like a different batch, right? Like, so the dye's not exactly the same. Turns out, no, they're actually 2 separate colors you can purchase with this yarn. But it's like the Chinese milk cotton brand I usually get. Like if you just Google AliExpress, or you put on AliExpress and you put milk cotton yarn, you will find it. It's the one with the little cow on it. But yeah, I was like, yeah, apparently that was available to buy. They're just so similar. I don't know why they made 2 different shades of green that were so similar. They could have made a completely different shade of green instead. Let's see, well, that time I was a paramedic for, oh god, 4 years before I switched from paramedic to engine or grass truck, which is wild and bush truck. God, oh my god, I actually just read, not read, technically listened to, I forgot, I think it was Booze and Booze on YouTube. They're like a creepy story narrator, and they narrated one about like scary, like true scary paramedic stories. I don't think any of them were like none of them were supernatural. It was all like just people's legit like experience working as a paramedic, like all the shit that goes down. Oh my god, one was of them fighting a legit crackhead. It was like, oh my god. Like the way the dude described the situation was terrifying. Don't do crack, folks, please. Do not. God. Like, apparently this dude had gotten hit by it was like a hit and run, and the dude that got hit apparently was like the crackhead, and he was like harassing people in cars, so that's actually why he got hit. So I kind of don't really blame the original hit and runner, though. The whole running away though is not good. You're supposed to report that shit. But while the paramedic guy was working on there, he kind of like came to life again. He didn't die, but like, you know, like he was kind of on the brink of like unconsciousness, and then he just like wide-eyed open. He started like beating up the paramedics and going crazy, and he got loose. And then apparently like the cops tracked him down, and he started like, oh my goodness, he actually like almost ended this poor cop's life. Like, it's like, y'all, crack is like crazy. I swear, it's like. And the dude was like, the paramedic was like, this dude should not be able to move around. He had like a bunch of like fractures and broken bones, and he was like almost like a zombie. Like, what is this, a superhuman strength you get from that stuff? Like, oh god, terrifying, I swear. Oh yeah, it is kind of like a little Polly Pocket. But we're gonna do like baby chick pocket, because I'm gonna make her some like little baby chicks, because I feel like this would be perfect for them to kind of like chill in. I'm gonna be able to like sit on the furniture. I think I might make her 2 little doodads and like stick them in there, and she can just like put them wherever she wants, like place them on the bed, or what do you call it, or up by like the bench or like the table dining room area. Oh yeah, they do kind of look like little cat ears, don't they? Like, actually, if I cover like his body, it does look like it could be like a big old cat head. But yeah, my goodness, his caboose is humongous. Like, he took forever to make. I actually want to try to make a version of him that's smaller to normally what I normally make. Most of my characters are like this size, right? Like, they're not very big. But I was just following the pattern of what we did for the big ones we made, and yeah, he was like really big. So I need to find a way to condense it. But I've been kind of putting that off though. But I'll show you guys, this is actually how I split my yarn, because see, I don't really work with thread. I mean, I do now, as I was able to make the awning and stuff. So I do work with a single strand of embroidery floss, but I work with my 0.6 millimeter, my little tulip 0.6 millimeter for that. But for most of my stuff, I work with 1.4 and with a single strand of yarn. And it's just worsted weight yarn. I do get 5 from the strand, so this might be this is actually a little bit thinner than the other yarns I used to work with. Like I used to split Caravan Simply Soft. That's like the big one. That's really known in the States. That would only give you 4 ply. So the strand itself was a bit bigger. These are a little bit thinner. I'm actually able to go a teensy bit smaller thanks to this type of yarn. I guess I'll split all of this already, because I'm probably going to use this a lot for the furniture. Oh, the furniture will be white. I'm still debating what I'll probably make the bed yellow maybe. But I want to see if I can try to crochet like a tiny granny square afghan to put over it. It shouldn't be too hard. I've actually never made a granny square with the thread, but that should be easy though. If I can do amigurumi with the thread, I can easily do a granny square. Because actually doing the bigger stitches are easier, like doing double, treble crochet is much easier. It's doing single crochet over and over again with thread, that's the nightmare because it's really hard to go through sometimes. Like it gets too tight. So I have to be very conscious of my tension. Oh god, it's 3 a.m. in the morning, it's getting late, so I'm going to say goodnight to everyone and good morning. And I'll come and check you out when I can. Alright, Moonrose Crafts. I don't know if you're also on Twitch, because that's usually where I mainly stream from. I'm just restreaming some I'm here also on YouTube. I know it's kind of like, I know you can't really see the chat that much. Okay, well I guess the restream bot does relay the chat, doesn't it? I guess it relays the Twitch chat in there as well. Thank goodness for that, because before people would have had to see the chat through here. Yeah, I will say that the viewer experience is, well, aside from ads though, unfortunately, it's much, I feel like it's more fun on Twitch. You know, you get like the redeems and stuff, cute funny like sound alerts you can play and all that. I really wish YouTube would bring something like that. That's what's keeping YouTube, honestly. Like, I remember when people were like, oh my god, YouTube's gonna beat Twitch out of streaming. No, not until they bring that kind of stuff over. They're probably not gonna. It's just so lackluster on YouTube. I think it's good for the, I feel like YouTube streaming is good for the YouTubers who are mainly YouTubers, but they have an occasional stream. That's what it's good for, I think. But to be an actual full-time streamer, it's meh. That's Twitch just has too many bells and whistles and stuff. Let's see. Ooh, gone on Instagram. I gotta get that late night scrolling. Honestly, a good scroll on Instagram will help me fall asleep. Oh, true, yeah, you want that coming through a stream if he has a potty mouth. And also, internet's a big factor. Because I could not stream at all at my parents' house back when I visited them last year. Because it was like, I did a little bit, but it was like, it kept cutting out, and people said it kept buffering. And the worst part is my dad actually pays more on internet than we do. That's the crazy thing. Don't get Comcast, y'all. They'll rob you blind. They'll rob your grandma blind. I actually heard they're very awful, especially if you had them. And like, I remember this awful story of like this woman who recently became a widow. And the problem is the Comcast was in her husband's name. And they were like, she was trying to get it to, you know, cut the service. And they just didn't want to do it. They're like, is he really dead? You gotta send a death certificate and shit in to prove he's dead. Like, they just wouldn't cancel. Like, you should be able to cancel service. Like, hey, I don't want the service anymore. Can you cancel? They're like, prove it. Prove he's dead. Like, that's literally what they pulled on this poor freaking widow. Nasty, nasty company. Don't work with them. Nasty little. Ugh. And their slow ass internet. There ain't even enough good. Hey, Marcy Ghost, how you doing? I gotta show you. We're working on our little caravan scenery. It's a little scuffed when we try to close it. There's a little curtain and a little window. It's kind of peeking out a little bit. So when I try to close it, it's kind of not flush. But it looks fine, I think, from the front. So I think that's all that really matters. Put this on there. I keep practicing, trying to make sure this is like easy to use. I got like a little skylight. That's kind of what's helping keep it in place. I got like the little awning. But yeah, I see it's like not perfectly flush though, unfortunately. Oh, and when I was gluing the fabric to the panel, unfortunately I dragged this up a bit too high and now it's like slanted funny. So it's not matched with here. It's matched with here, like nice and even. But yeah, it's a little scuffed there, unfortunately. I pulled it too hard. And now we're thinking to kind of plan on like what kind of like furniture we want to make. I definitely want like a little kitchenette area. But I need to have like a sink and like a cabinet. I probably should like probably draw this out before I actually start crocheting it. I should get some cooler. So I gotta make sure not to make it too big. Because if I make it too big, then there's gonna be no room for the bed or the bench. Let's see, let me try to get my idea, because that's what helped, because we drew this before we even started working on it. Eventually I do need to add the little banner, but I'm gonna do that like probably at the end. I'm gonna probably hang it from here to here, I think. So I can kind of like drape over there. Ooh, lift assist? Wait, what exactly is lift assist? Then we gotta like lift somebody up. That sucks though because we have to waste our resources, and then when we get a structure fire, we can't leave the scene without finishing the lift assist call. That's crazy. Right? Because like I feel like a fire would be more urgent. Is it like where someone's fallen over, you have to like lift them up, or is it a different kind of lift? I was like, I'll just lay there till I eventually crawl into a chair or something. Ever just slowly pull myself up. Right, if the company had a location, like a local location, I'd totally take the urn of the dead person and say, hey, is this proof enough? Now cancel the contract. Maybe even cuss a word or two mix in there. Right, honestly, the hell would a boss move be like you slam your husband's urn onto their table, like, or to the countertop and be like, and demand like, this person is deceased. Please cancel the damn subscription to this internet. I think the problem is because their finances were joined, so it was actually draining from her money as well. That's why she was trying to get it off, because she didn't want the service anymore. And it's like, damn, trying to take money from a dead person. So horrible. Taking money out of a widow's hand, like, just absolute nastiness. Let's see. I'm gonna start in the middle first. I'm definitely gonna have like, I'm just kind of drawing it very basically for right now. So this sink area. I want to have like in the picture, I want to have some coffee cups. Like maybe 3 of them. I'm not gonna make it where the cabinets can open up. I feel like that would be too much. Because the problem is, that would mean I'd have to do like double layers of crochet and all that, and that would make it unfortunately too big. Maybe one day I'll get to that point where I can actually make a cabinet that you can open. Those will be green, and then we'll have more cabinets up top. These will be green while everything else is white. Something like this. Hey NPC, how you doing? Oh, gotta get some chicken. Chicken's always good. Almost missed you coming in. I was like so like concentrated on the little what do you call it? Also, we gotta give NPC a shout out. How'd the stream anniversary go? I think I fell asleep at a certain point. Cause it was like yeah, because his NPC's stream anniversary started at 3 a.m. my time. I was like, oh, do it. But I stayed up and was able to be in there for like an hour or two. Before sleep overtook me. Oh, but you're very welcome to me, Shane. It was a lot of fun. And also so much fun getting to watch all of your clips too. Oh, don't worry, NPC. I give everyone, like anyone I know who streams, I need to have like a list maybe, but I try to remember like who I know streams. Like whenever they come in, I give them a shout out. It's actually cause so there's a streamer. Do you know Wagnus by any chance? He hasn't been live in a while though, so I'm a little worried. But he does this sometimes. He kind of goes AFK for like a couple months and then comes back. So I'm just kind of like crossing my fingers. But it's been kind of a while. But he would like. He's like a super well-known streamer and people just loved him, and anytime you came in, even if you were like the smallest streamer, he would give you a shout out. You were like just in his chat, and it was really nice, and I thought that's actually kind of a neat idea, I thought. And actually I know some other streamers do it, like Kim for the Day does it, or 9.5, like people just pop on and just to say hi, and then they'll give you like a shout out. Oh right, gotta finish the cross-stitch cat. But also here is our little caravan scenery we've been working on. It doesn't close flush, unfortunately, because the freaking little curtain rod is in the way. That like little, cause it's wire, and it's glued on there, and I tried moving it or squishing it, and it won't move. It won't budge. Yeah, this is like the best it can do. And we got like a little skylight up here, and that is how what do you call it? We're able to close it. We just put this loop on earlier. Slide it over the handle, then you just kind of flip over. Oh, it's a little bit stubborn. I'm thinking to send it like this, though. Close up most, that way you can see. Uh-oh, why is it not doing that? I was doing it earlier. This is what I was afraid of. It's like a little bit too shallow. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this. I feel like that looks nicer and neater, so you can still see this skylight. Oh, I put a bit of a little plastic panel in there, same with the window, to kind of give it that authenticity. I didn't do the panel though for the inside. Because I feel like it would have just been too much. I maybe should have actually. Now that I think it would, the edges would have been covered by the curtain, honestly. Artsy Ghost. They're like, right, I need to commission you sometime, but I'm on the other side of the world. True, and I finally updated my copy page where I no longer put the whole, oh, I use K-Packet, but I need to have like 10 packages before I can actually mail it out. I'm like, nah, screw it. So what I did was I raised the shipping, and I put worldwide shipping, and I raised it to $15 for it, because all my items I have on the copy page are small. It will be different though for sceneries. Sceneries will probably be like $25 or $30 for shipping. Maybe, well, maybe like 20. I don't know, I gotta see. It seems like most boxes are like 25 plus when I send with EMS. It would actually be cheaper if I sent it with K-Packet, but what do you call it though? The lady at the post office said I need to gather like at least 10 packages before I even bother bringing them for them. She got annoyed when I was bringing like only 1 or 2 packages. And I was like, that was like the whole point of getting K-Packet was so like the shipping would be cheaper so that my business could grow. If it's like expensive, if I have to do expensive shipping, no one wants to buy from me. Especially in this economy, man. Bit of blue right there. Alright, ooh, right, gotta get a new headlamp camping light before I can get back to coloring. Yeah, I can't see the pages well enough. Oh. I hope they have some cheap ones you're able to find, because yeah, always the good ones that are very expensive. Yep, freaking USPS. Like literally, as soon as it cleared customs, they're like, "It's ours now, bitch. Well, we ain't sent it to who you sent it to. We're gonna keep it. Probably rotting away in a warehouse somewhere, getting rusted because they were hair clips. I don't know. It's like, ugh, makes me so mad. That was $35 of shipping too. I will say the shipping has gone down a bit. And I also learned not to use their box because their box is actually too big. Because at the time I didn't have any boxes, so I just used their smallest box, which was like this big. Oh yeah, I'll get it real quick. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna get the Home Plus stuff real quick. Mr. Coffee's cooking right now. I'll put you guys in the BRB page real quick. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, just had to put some of the groceries away. Oh, that's one of the things I do love about Crochet. It's so easy to order groceries here. Good God, right? Rent takes about 3/4 of my check. Like, right? How are you supposed to live off like 1/4 of your check? I didn't even told us, right? It's like a tiny little studio apartment. And another thing too, right? Alabama, because I would feel like, wouldn't the rent be cheaper there? That's why I kind of get sick of all the people who are like especially, older generation. They're like, just move away to a cheaper city or state. Well, here you are, right? You're living in Alabama. That should be arguably a really cheap price, and it's already taken 3/4 of your check. Even in my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee, like the rent's like for a one-bedroom apartment, it's like $1,800 now. It used to be $600, like a decade ago. It's like double now. And some of those places are not in a good part of town, mind you. Like, you're paying nearly $2K to live in a bad part of town. And it's like, yikes, that's supposed to be like what New York prices? And now actually I saw New York and like San Francisco and LA prices, like, oosh. Now for some crappy apartments, you're paying like $3K. It's just like, yikes. Let's see. Oh, so you pay $600 now? Okay, but not when you live in a good old college town, right? And that's the worst thing too, especially with a lot of southern states. It's like the wage is so pitiful. Like, I checked and Memphis is still like 7 something per hour, the minimum wage. They have not raised it. Now granted, like most places will have it as $9 per hour, but even then that's like really low compared to how the rent is now and everything. It's like just insane. I don't know how they expect anyone. That's why I get so crazy when they were like, these politicians are like, we need to raise this birth rate. It's like, you need to help get these people some jobs first. Raise their wages, then you will get the kiddos. But they don't like, no, we don't want to do that. They don't want to do the thing. They want to do everything else but the one thing that's going to actually help raise the freaking population. Also, what's with this like whole population crisis? Because it's kind of weird because like literally growing up, we heard the opposite. We heard like overpopulation's a problem. You know, don't have kids if you're financially irresponsible. You know, if you can't afford it, that's financially irresponsible. Now they're like, what? You are like, what? You don't have money? That's to me excuse. You should still have kids. Like, it's like a complete 180. It's like, what the heck? I know, right? Like, yikes. Right, yeah, they really don't have very good social safety nets, unfortunately. Let's see, I'm actually wondering if I should make this like a bunk bed kind of thing. Slash desk. Let's see how that will do. Just kind of plan now, because I guess we probably won't get this until... Well, I might start some of this on the weekend. Maybe not, I might wait till Monday, maybe. Oops, that's... That's why you need like a ruler, but I'm too lazy to grab a ruler, so I'm just trying to do it by hand. Or maybe I should make it bunk beds, because if I have 2 baby chicks, that'd be kind of nice if they each have like their own bed. And probably the pole will go through the ceiling. Put the pole there. And they'll have like their own like little blankie. I bet. Like, I saw the. Wait, I was about to say, am I still on BRB? That'd be crazy, right? Overstock population is still a problem, but companies want. That's what I'm thinking, actually. Like, this sudden switch. Like, how did we go from within the same, like, barely the same decade, right? Like, how did we go from overpopulation to underpopulation? It actually makes me think. It's weird too because, like, these companies keep saying, like, oh, we need to hire people, but they're not hiring people. If anything, oh, you want to know something too? At NBC I saw, apparently, so you know, remember how a lot of offices or like a lot of companies decided to go back to office right when the pandemic was done, even though they showed that productivity was better actually when they were a lot of them were staying at home. Turns out they did it on purpose because they actually wanted people to quit so they wouldn't have to lay them off, because you know, when they lay them off they have to give them a severance pay, right? So apparently that was a freaking scheme to get people to quit. Uh-oh, oops. Oh god, I'm a bit late, hold on. Get off my lawn, you damn bots. I had to scroll up to read y'all's messages. I know, right, double bots. Like double rainbow, but infinitely worse. Yo, what's up, Make Sheep? How you doing? Oh, and also Psycho Magpie. So let's give Psycho Magpie a little shout out. Oh, why is that? There we go. Oh, honey J, red states don't like Section 8. They're trying to do away with it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Right? And I was actually thinking, like, why? I thought it was like, because everyone thought, like, oh my god, these middle managers are just trying to find a reason for their jobs. I thought it was like more of a control thing. No, it turns out they wanted them to quit. It's like a sneaky way of getting, because if the people quit, right, they don't have to do them a payout, and also because the reason, like, they don't get unemployment either, or I guess it looks they're less likely to get it, because like if unemployment sees like the reason why you quit your job is like they made us return to office, like, yeah, you're not getting unemployment for that, right? Like probably most places will probably deny you for that, and it's just like ew, 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 so gross. And these places are, why do they want more babies all of a sudden? Why, like, what is their agenda, honestly? Like, because these companies ain't hiring. Like, we need jobs for the people who are here now. Like, ugh. It's like they know as soon as the population does decline a bit that they're gonna have to raise their wages, because there's gonna be less people to work. There's gonna be plenty of people to fill those roles, right? But the problem is they're gonna have to pay them a good wage, a livable wage, and they don't want to do that. I see, oh, I put to deliver my Amazon package in hands, and what does the delivery person do? Tries to put it in my mailbox. I go and check half of my packages outside of the thing. Oh god, I hate when they do that, humanoid. I actually even had a book that I was for sure. It was one of my crochet books I'd ordered. And the box is big enough. Oh, what's going on, man? Yo, what's up, Crochet Chill? How you doing? I'll give you a shout out real quick. Yeah, we were just talking about like how shitty postmen are when they shove your big package into your post box. Sometimes I will get a delivery person who will do that. Like, I had a book that was like a big box and they shoved it into the mail slot. Like, they had to shove it in there. And I'm just like, why? You know what's funny? Is that I've gotten the tiniest little bubble mailer at my doorstep. So I don't know, whoever that deliverer was that day, like, they didn't have to do that, actually. I kind of felt bad for them. They walked up because to be fair, we are on the 4th floor. They walked up 4 flights of steps just to deliver my tiny little bubble mailer. And then, like, other times are like, I get another delivery guy who's just shoving my packages in the freaking mailbox where it shouldn't go. Like, if it's a box, it should not go in there. Unless it's like a very slim box, like a DVD size box, maybe. But like, these are like big, bulkier boxes. It's just like, what the heck? Let me get you. Oh, why is it not typing? Come on. It's because the gaming chair is kind of blocking the way. There we go. How you doing? What are you guys doing today? Wait, did I not give you a follow last time? Hold on, we gotta fix that. Unless Twitch is being twitchy again. Because I've had people where I followed and then it unfollowed me from them. me welcome on. Let me see who all came in. Oh, but Mousy, oh, that's such a cute name. But Mousy, welcome on in. And Mama YC, welcome on in. We're just working on a little tiny crocheted caravan. I'll show you the details in a little bit closer. There we go. So some of the stuff we've had to make with thread, like the little planter boxes made with thread, the little awnings made with thread, and I even got like the little support poles. Ooh. I'm gonna guess, wait, do you usually choose green, Psycho Magpie? I think you usually choose green, but I'll let you decide if, in case you change your mind. And here's like the inside, I got like little potted plants. Got the window, so like here's the window looking inward because this is the wallpaper, so it's supposed to look like you're looking in. And then like now you're looking out. And we just did this little skylight with a little handle. And it's kind of meant to, I know like I don't really probably don't need the handle because most skylights don't have like an outside handle like this. But it was really just to have a little something extra to help hold on to it. Because I think if I had it as just the skylight itself, it would not have held on. It needs like that little extra thing to hold it in. This is gonna be from my mom, that's why and it doesn't close flush. Unfortunately, look, you can see like the little freaking curtain rods peeking out. I made that a bit too big, unfortunately. And then for, let's see. Oh, that's right, you've been doing your subscription perk, and I'll make little subs. I'll make my subs little crocheted creatures. Oh, that's such a cute idea, actually. I would imagine that it's very time consuming, or unless you're making them like really small. Wait, did Psycho ever say? Okay, doing green, I will choose green. But like Crochet and Chill, I think you came in when we were working on the Tiki Bar last time, right? I wanted to show you that it's finally done. And here's like all the little things. Oh, that's a bit of felt. Oops, let me get out of the way. I got like a little palm tree. We got these little guys, and these guys can, they're not permanent. I just like slide their butthole right onto the pole so they can fit. And since these are gonna go with the scenery, because I'm gonna put this on the copy page, I actually dotted with an orange Sharpie so that way people can see like which stitch to go through. The third one I won't do that too because the third one's just gonna lay there. Oh god, I keep bumping into the pop filter, but this is like my favorite little spot right here with the little peach soda and the little I almost have sunflower little sandals and like the beach ball. And then also we got like a little melted ice cream. Ooh, is that lightning? Well, looks like the thunder's coming back. All right, come on, let's go. Let's bring some rain, because I'm sick of the sun. It's too hot. Oh, yeah, that's it in its entirety. Let me turn down the focus. There we go, so you can see it all together. This one piece, but I'm gonna put on the coffee page for $2.50. This is gonna be my first like high-ticket item. I just need to make one more baby chick, and I gotta make them their props and stuff, and I can finally take some pictures of them. Oh, thank you, Crochet and Chill. Also, Crochet and Chill, do you have like any like social medias that you want to like leave link in chat? We have links open, so you can just drop it in. Any like if you got like an Etsy shop or a coffee page, Shopify, any kind of like place you sell. If you do sell your stuff, and if you don't like any like your Instagram, anything like that, feel free to drop it. Little lemon seed! Oh my god, I almost missed when you came in. And I was distracted trying to show everyone. Oh, I also didn't eat the sour ball yet. Hold on, I've been waiting to eat this. Then while I type out, let me eat this first while I type out. A little shout out for the little lemon seed. Oh, yeah, that's the under guy here. Oh, screw off Windows. I never like sour candy for a sour lemon. I'm on her. Oh, too bad it's not lemon flavored though. It's green apple. The packaging does look kind of, it's like a weird yellow, barely green kind of yellow. I don't know why they just didn't make it more green. I think they do have a lemon flavor though, but I've never really bought it. They also have a plum flavor. I don't know, should I buy the plum flavor, guys? I'm like, it's red. I've been like debating. Never really tried plum flavored candy though, so I didn't know if I would like it or not. It's only $1, so maybe I should try and buy it. It will be kind of fun having like 3 different flavors to choose from. See, oh, I got a red and round beautiful, but definitely will catch you in the next one. It's been, oh my god, I've been doing an 8-hour stream. Oh, go get some sleep, or I'm pretty sure it's probably super late your time. Or go get some munchies because you're probably ravenous. Because actually, honestly, talking for a long time while streaming will make me absolutely ravenous. It's almost like doing a workout without the, but you don't burn the calories for some reason. But you're still just as hungry. Alright, maybe I should try it. Yeah, it's called chadu, and chadu is like plum flavor. Oh, I have tried this plum flavored candy. It's like a Chinese candy, because my old co-worker Lisa, she's half Vietnamese, half Chinese, and she would bring this delicious plum candy. So maybe it tastes like that. If it tastes like that, I would be happy, because that shit was good. She got me even like a big old bag, what do you call it, just for me when I left him, when I moved. I kind of wish I had some left over, but that would be like almost 6 years old. So probably it'd be all gone anyway. Probably would have gone bad. Oh god, it's like 4:44 here. They're like, yeah, time zones are a thing. Make sure I didn't miss any chat. Oh no, I don't feel like I'm pro enough for that, but it's just my Twitch. I hope one day though, because I know I need to play a social media game more myself too. I never do. Oh, I need to make a decision: scrambled eggs with chipotle dressing and cheese, or a bowl of cereal. That first choice does sound kind of good though. I would say, like, if you're really hungry, yeah, get the scrambled egg sandwich. But if you're like not that hungry, probably the Frosted Flakes, and save that sandwich probably for lunch. Let's see. Oh, not too small. They're done with a 3.5mm hook. Not too little. Oh, are they like finger puppet size? That'd be kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Like, imagine making your subs into like little tiny finger puppets. All right, Humanoid, see ya. Guys, yeah, me and Humanoid are on the same time zone because actually, Mr. Coffee's cooking. He's cooking chow mein right now. I saw we had a bit of a rush because we were getting some last minute ingredients with Home Plus. And while he's cooking, I was like, having to put it all away real quick. Especially in this heat. It sucks too because Mr. Coffee's been buying vegetables and like they've been going bad really quickly. I think what's happening is I think they're bad before they get here, or they're like on the brink of it. It's like, yeah, they're going bad fast. We have to like use them the day of. Let's see, but we're trying to work on like some furniture we're gonna make now that everything's like ready to go on the inside. And I'm like thinking like, oh, maybe some bunk beds, and we want a little kitchenette area. We also need bench. Maybe I might put another window, I'm not sure. I feel like we really need a window though. I feel like it'd be too dark in there if I don't have a window. We put a window there and we'll put like a bench. We can have like a little... Actually, I mean to make it long, make like a little table. Just like a little table they can eat at. I think I'll probably put some like little food on there too, like little breakfast foods or something. I think that'd be kind of cute. Oh, that'd be kind of cute to make like a little stack of pancakes. But I'll probably do all that last. I don't know if I probably won't put any curtains on the window just because I feel like there's not a lot of room in there. It'll probably be actually a small window, so maybe. Like maybe more like, it's kind of like small peeking window. Be like, oh, what do you have on your head? Oh, it's my turban. You know, like those little things you used to dry your hair with?
That's her towel. Smelly towel.
Yeah, my head towel. Ever seen those are the ones that like you can kind of? They used to call them like magic hair towels or something. There was like a name for them. Like they were popular back in the 90s. I remember. I had one when I was a kid that my grandma got me. And probably I'll put... I won't put the sun because I already have the sun in the other window, so this will just be green and blue sky. Maybe a cloud for that window, but here's what the idea I have for like the inside part. I probably should start with the kitchenette first because that's gonna be the center and I can kind of work around how big to make things. Oh no, not the rogue mosquito. Little bastards. Alright, ooh, hair washing day. I feel like these actually are really great for, what do you call it? They dry my hair better. It's like, usually they're like those kind of like, this one's not a microfiber one. There was one I had that's like the microfiber towel. This one's just more like soft and fuzzy. But I feel like my hair is like less frizzy. I don't like even bother using the terracloth towel on my hair anymore because it would just make it ultra frizzy. But I got these at Daiso, but I've had some where I've gotten from Ross Dress for Less and stuff. Oh, do you got any rubbing alcohol, Lemon Seed? Like, put it on like the bite now. The sooner you put it on, the better. It will actually just disappear. And try to avoid scratching it, because usually I know they're like, oh, just don't scratch it, but the problem is it's still gonna become a bumpy if you don't scratch it. But if you get that rubbing alcohol and douse it like every hour or so, like pour some rubbing alcohol on it, it dries it out before it can even become a bump. And it still kind of works on like older bites, but not as quickly. It works really good if you do it right when they bite you. Like they'll disappear, like I'll be like it'll be like nothing happened if you get it on there quick enough. Oh, she got electrocuted for some mosquito bites? Good God. Of all the animals, of all the creatures on this planet to not go extinct, like that's like, of all the precious ones that do go extinct, like why can't this one type of creature go extinct? Because this is like the one we like the least. I'd be kind of fine without a war without mosquitoes. I know I mentioned like dang skeeters. Oh my god, I want to get one of them like folding net things. Actually, I will say though, ever since me and Mr. Coffee turned the AC on in the bedroom now, they don't really bug me as much anymore. They were real bad in spring. I wouldn't, or maybe because it's so humid. So either when the AC's on, it's kind of blowing on us, so it's probably hard for them to like wait, they should be pushing back and forth. It's probably hard for them to fly, and then when it's off, then it gets really humid. And the mosquitoes seem not to be that active when it's really, really humid. Let's see. Yeah, it was actually one of my first few, what do you call it? The K-pop bands I would listen to. I was actually really gutted because, what was his name? He's the one who unfortunately, you know, self-deleted. Because he was actually my favorite when I was a teenager. Like, he was the one I thought was the cutest. And when I found out I was like, because I don't really know everyone by their names for most of the groups. And I was like, when I found out it was him, I was like, no! I was like, childhood was crushed right there. Ooh, lemongrass scented candles. I wonder, they might have lemongrass at Daiso. Yeah, Junghyun, yeah. I just call it, so I remember, so the first Shiny song was Lucifer, so I just remembered him as the cute spiky hair boy. That's what I called him. That was his little nickname for me, that I made for him. And at my first I was like, oh, what, spiky hair boy died? I was like, just absolutely crushed. Let's see. I don't want to make this too big. Looks pretty good. Okay, how many did I chain? Let me check. Actually, I probably should write down what I'm doing for the kitchenette because I'm making panels, so I do need to like sew things together, so I gotta make identical size panels. Let me see, how many chain is this? Oh yeah, just as much for Mira Hamura. I've seen their song replay somewhere everywhere, or I've been hearing their song replay everywhere. Like, this makes me super nostalgic. I don't think I've heard that particular song, but I remember Lucifer. Oh, what's the other ones? You know, I'm getting them mixed up with Beast, because the other song I'm thinking of is a Beast song. B2ST, also known as Beast. I think that was the first K-pop group I started listening to was Beast, and literally Shiny was second. I think Super Junior was third. Oh, I will say that my favorite Super Junior song is Bon de Mana. That will always be my favorite. Okay, I did 9. And then I put Tusray. It's like everyone was calling it B2ST, but because we didn't know. But when I learned Korean, it's like, oh, number 2 is E. So when you put the 2 in there, it's like Beast. Thankfully, I don't know if you've ever watched Simon and Martina. They're the ones who helped me figure that out. Because for the longest time, I was calling them Batust or Beast. Oh, that too. Wait. Yeah, and you know what's sad too? That was also my favorite dude who was actually involved. I was really freaking disappointed. I was like... Also, I did not realize they became Highlight. Because they were talking about the guy from Highlight. I'm like, oh, I don't really listen to Highlight. But then I realized it was the same members. I don't think it was all the members, right? It was just one of them, I think. And the sad part is actually one of my favorite ones. I was like, ew. Really? Same with Jung Joo-young. Like, I really, like, when Jung Joo-young came out and was singing, like, oh my god, he was like, I loved him so much. I was like, oh my god, I love this new singer. He's so cute and he sings really good and he looks kind of shy. That's the thing, actually, I think that was his appeal. He always looked shy and sweet, Jung Joo-young, and then to find out he was part of that shit, and like, yeah, I'm glad. I think Roy Kim was thankfully not a part of it, so I'm really glad for that, because I did like Roy Kim as well. Like, it's just sad when your idol's like, you know, you find out they're in some messed up shit. And also saying with, the funny thing is I actually found Big Bang because of Seungri, because I found his solo song, I think it was like VIP or something. It was like an old song he had, and that's actually how I found Big Bang, because it's like, I didn't realize they also had like their own little solo songs. I gotta find the name of the song though, but it's like from 2010. It's like pretty old. Oh wow, that's like 14 years old. Can you believe that? And And he was also the youngest of the group too, so he seemed like the most innocent. Hopefully nothing comes about Daesung, because Daesung was my favorite with Beast. Also, again, because he seemed like the sweet, shy type. I feel like I don't really like cocky type that much. No, not Seeing Blue! I didn't really listen to them that much, but my sister loved them. I think she had a huge crush on one of the dudes. I'm not sure which one. Damn, it's like, why everybody part of it? Good God. That's my first time hearing Seeing Blue was part of it. Was it all of them or just like one? It seems like it's always like one member. Like, why? Wait, Lil, let me see. Do you mind chance watch Stephanie Sue, or like her true crime is Rotten Mango? That's where I'm finding a lot of cases. She does a lot of cases from Korea too. I think she is Korean. But her husband Doug, wait, no, he's not Doug. Oh my God, that's another YouTuber's husband named Doug. But her husband though, I believe is Chinese. So they cover a lot of like, especially like most of Asia, Southeast Asia, India, like places like that. Kind of crime that you never really hear about. Ah, so Lee Jung-hyun was friends with Young Jung-hyun or his friend. Okay, it's just one member, but I had to go with yeah, I had to go Google these because it's been a while, right? I forget everyone's name. I kind of almost go off by more what was like their primary feature. Like, I remember, it was so funny because I actually, what was his name? Taeyong. Taeyong was actually my least favorite of Big Bang because I always thought he just looked too ridiculous, but he's actually pretty attractive. Like, they were just making him look ugly with that awful hair they had him do during Big Bang, right? The weird tall hair, they just made him look ridiculous. When he finally went solo, he looked like a completely different person. Just shows you how good hair does. It's just like, man, what was the stylist doing? I wonder why they were like making him look ridiculous. Uh-oh, wait, do I have an extra stitch? Oh, I do, what the heck? How'd I get that? I increased somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! Wait, did I chain 10 maybe? Oh, maybe I chained 10. Okay, well, let's change it. I counted 9, but I must have miscounted the chains. Okay, so it looked fine. I was like, I can't see an increase anywhere. But why, it should be 8. I see, wait, do you know how you say Nuna, 너무 예뻐요, but more appropriate, grammatically correct, instead of saying Nuna, oh, but the problem is technically, I don't know, actually, how does that work, actually? Because I know, like, in Korea, right? They kind of go off by what do you call it? Like, right? Because you're aren't you like non-binary? I think. Maybe you get to do both. Cause I know, like, so if I'm like female, right? So I go by like, oh, I would say onni, right? To the older sister. But if I'm a dude, though, then I say nuna. It changes by the gender of the person speaking. But I actually wondered, how is that gonna work for people who are non-binary? Yeah, they'll probably say 잘생겼다. They'll say like, oh, 형, 너무 잘생겼다. Like, oh, 형, you look so handsome. But like kind of in a bro kind of like pepping him up, like wingman kind of thing. Like, oh, 형, you're so handsome. But I don't know if I'll have to ask Mr. Coffee if they ever say that. But yeah, 누나 너무 예뻐. Ah, okay, so 누나 너무 예뻐 would just be like super formal. I mean, informal, my bad. Super informal. So like only say that with friends. Don't say it to like. That's the problem though, it's like, you wouldn't really say that to someone older than you because you would have to use chonbimyeol anyway, like a little bit. Not like the super high, just add yo at the end. Like in Korean, just add yo at the end and you're usually safe. And it's just like the formal, casual formal is what it's called. So it's not technically chonbimyeol. Chonbimyeol is more like the imnida, sumnida. Using the special words like, you know, like how the like 이에요, but it's like, so you could say like 부모님이에요, right? You could say that, but technically, if you're speaking, you're supposed to say 부모님이세요. It's supposed to be like the 존댓말 version of it. Like that's the thing they have. Like they call it 높임말, high formal words. It's in verbs and certain words. Like 생일, right? You say 생일, right, for birthday. But for if you're talking about like an elderly person's birthday. Especially like someone you're close to, you say 생신. It's like the formal one. You use it for like grandma or your mom. It's like 우리 어머니의 생신이세요. Like you would say like that, like it's our mom's birthday. Right, I'm trying to make it a bit gayer, but I would like to be more respectful. Yeah, probably tack on a yo at the end. Because if you just say, if you end it with total banmal is the super informal, oh man, you might get some sideways looks and they might take it as like being rude. Especially because if you're using nuna, that means the person's at least a year older than you. It usually has to be discussed, like you have to actually ask the older person, or the person have to say like, hey, let's just talk casually, you don't have to use formal, be formal with me. Because some people will do that if it's like only like a year difference, but they have to say that first, like the older person. They have to like agree to it first. But yeah, that's like the only way I know, because usually other than that, you just tack on yo at the end of all your verbs and you'll be good. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, you're not speaking it. Okay. Oh, do you want me to type it for you real quick? I can type it in chat real quick. I got the Korean keyboard. If you want to be really cute, you can say 예뻐요. It's like a cutesy way, but it's still being formal. There you go. Yeah, see that like little circle at the end? It's like the ing sound if it's at the very end. So when it's at the beginning, it has no sound. But when it's like the last syllable, it has like an ing sound. So yeah, it'd be like 누나 너무 예뻐요. Oh, oopsie. Oh, did I put 이뻐? 이뻐 is still same. Do you want to put 예뻐? I don't know why I put 이뻐. 이쁘다 is also pretty. Here's they're very, to be fair, they're very similar. 예뻐, both will work. 이쁘다 and 예쁘다. There's the one for 예쁘다 if you want to use 예쁘다. But yeah, 이뻐 is, I believe, right. Let me make sure the spelling is correct. I'll make sure it's the other, not the other vowel. Okay, yeah. The other one's fine. I do wonder what the difference is between 이쁘다 and 예뻐요. Or maybe 이쁘다 is like more like pretty and 예뻐요 is more like beautiful, kind of in that sense, maybe. I'll ask Mr. Coffee next time he comes in. He took linguistics, so he is the expert. see, I don't have to make this too deep. I don't want to make it, but I don't want to make it too shallow either, so I don't think I'm going to make it a complete square, like it'll still be somewhat a rectangle. Plus also I gotta keep in mind that I'm going to do a single crochet edge. Then I'll ask him next time he comes in, and we're probably getting close to rating out too, because we already hit our 3 hours. Let's see, I'll wait till he comes back in. Okay, did I do 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I don't know why, but it looked weird, like I was short a stitch. Oh, wait, no, I hear him cooking. Oh, I guess we'll keep streaming a little bit longer. It might be a while before he comes back in here. But we're gonna have some fun making this stupid animation. It probably look really cute. Oh, and I like have some like little hearts floating or something, or like little flowers animated. That'd be kind of cute. Oh, wait, really? In Korean, communicates to the reader that you're pissed. Ooh, I know this one. That one. That's Shiba, this one. Middle finger. I know those, but I wonder what that one, the little semicolon's supposed to be. But yeah, first one is just like Shiba, like probably everyone's heard that one now thanks to Squid Games. And funny is like the 3, you might know the 3 little K sound one, like it's supposed to be like laughing. However, oh my god, the problem is that don't ever put that in English. Yeah, because like, right, especially if you put it 4 times, you're okay, but if you put it, but usually Korean people put like, for quickness, they put like 3 times. And oh my god, one of my favorite YouTubers, Kenny, she's black, right? She's a beautiful black woman, and she lived in South Korea for a bit, studied in South Korea, so she has a lot of pen pal, right? And this one pen pal, I think this is when she was in the States again. I think this was before she lived in Korea, and she was talking with some Korean people, this Korean dude, and he used English to type the 3 Ks, and she was thinking like, why is he making a KKK reference with me? What the heck? She was legit scared. And it was like, what the heck? Like, oh my god, yeah. So this was before she, like, I think once she studied over there, then she's like, oh, okay, so just this little laughing sound. But the problem is he typed it in English and not in Korean. And I'm like, oh, dearie, dearie. Yeah, it's better to type it in Korean. Like, oh god, yeah. Or like, do it twice, or do it 4 or 5 times. You gotta do it like a bunch. Don't do it 3 times, because then people are gonna think you're talking about the KKK. Oh, really? In Thai, it's really 55555. Wonder why. Oh wait, is it similar to one of the Thai symbols for laughing? Maybe. Okay, I think that looks good because it's gonna get a bit wider. Let me see how deep this is. Yeah, okay, no more. So, wait, how many rounds did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did 6. So rounds 1 through 6. I'm just gonna call it a single crochet edge. I'm not gonna write the technicality of it. I do have to though when if I ever make this into a pattern. Well, I guess this one won't be a pattern though, so I'm okay. I'm just writing this to make sure that the other panels will be the same size. Let's see, right? Oh, getting back into the PLs. Need to relearn. Also, slang has changed. Right? Like, there's like so much new slang now that even Mr. Coffee has a hard time understanding with the kids. Actually, it makes me wonder, do Gen Alpha Korean kids also do Skibidi Toilet? Oh my god, I remember seeing like a, do you know Stephen He? Oh my god, I just watched one of the funniest videos of like, it's supposed to be of a Gen Zer talking to a Gen Alpha and just being like completely like annihilated by the new slang, and the Gen Z is like, am I old? Because like the Gen Alpha slang was just totally out of this world and unhinged. This is a problem with going the other side of the chain. But I'm gonna open these up with a needle because this is getting on my nerve. Oh my god, they're already going into high school? Oh, the first batch at least. Like I was literally right, the first batch. Oh god, that's terrifying actually. And it makes me think probably by the time me and Mr. Coffee do have kids, I don't even think they'll be Gen Alpha. I think they'll be like Gen Beta maybe? I'm not sure. Which will suck because like you know that poor generation is gonna have so many like beta jokes. Like Gen Alpha's gonna rag on Alpha, on Generation Beta. Right? Oh man, especially like it's sad because I've actually seen a handful of like Gen Alpha kids that are like totally normal and nice, but then it's like, and when you see the iPad kids, oh, they're terrifying. They terrify me. Oh, like, and now more like I'm terrified of them, but I'm terrified of my kid having to interact with them when eventually me and Mr. Coffee do have kids. Like, how to protect them from the craziness. God, I still can't get the image of that kid who was demanding his mom, like, you should sit down. Like when she was trying to get the iPad away from him and tell him to go to bed. And he was acting like a 4-year-old, but he was 12. Or 11, I think. He was like a preteen. And he was like so aggressive. Like, not like cutesy, trying to backtalk his mom. Like, he was actually like on the verge of like, he was raging, like in a scary way. And I'm like, all because he couldn't have his little iPad. And she was trying to get him to go to sleep. And I was like, oh, dear sweet Jesus. I do not want my kids going to school with kids like that. You know that those kids are going to be bullies to the other kids. Yeah, screen time is a big problem. And I also had to tutor an iPad kid. Oh my god. Like, that's the thing too I noticed, like when they do throw a tantrum, they throw a tantrum like a toddler, even though they're like 10 or 11. It's crazy. Because this kid was 11. I don't know, he may have been the last of Gen Z, because this was like back in Wonju, and that was like, how long have we lived here? I think it's our 3rd year. Yeah, this, no, this April had marked 2 years living here, so that was like at least 2.5 years ago I taught this kid, like, or I should say tutored, really. I didn't really teach him anything. It's just more like English practice. And his brother, who was like 2 years older than him, sure, he would whine a little bit when his dad had to take away his phone for the start of class, but he's like, okay, like kind of huff and puffing. Kind of like how a normal Gen Zer would do, but then like, when it came to this kid, like, oh my god, like he would throw the biggest fit, screaming and crying and throwing stuff, and this was like his dad's office, and I'm just standing there like, having secondhand embarrassment, my goodness. Be like, yeah, what's up, Rufus? Good. I smell cake. Well, you do? I wish I had some cake. But I think it sounds like the complete opposite of what Mr. Coffee's making. He's making some chow mein. But, what I'd go for some cake right now, though. Right, yeah, emotional dysregulation will be the new generational trauma. I felt right, it will be. It's like, and it's crazy because there are some really good gentle parents out there, or what do they call them? There's another word for them, responsive parents or something. Like, I love Mama Cusses. Like, I feel like she does a really good job. So I think she's raising her kids right. Like, she's, you know, letting them have their space, but it's not gonna let them boundary stomp her. I think that's the problem. The problem is, it's not really the iPad itself, but it's the parents who don't enforce the boundary enough, and they let their kids walk all over. That's the real root of the problem. Not really the iPad itself, but it's like, ugh. I'm thinking like, yeah, our kid will probably have like a tablet or something one day, just not when they're like really young. So I think the problem is when they're really, really young, they get too addicted to it, I think, like in the toddler phase. So it's better to have them to have like analog toys, you know, like crayons, movable toys. Plus, I feel like that stuff's more fun to get for a kid, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's boring if you just give them a tablet and I think that's it. One of the things I kind of loved about, like, being a kid was, like, the stuff we'd get at Christmas, right? Like, the different toys and stuff. Different stuff we got to try out. My mom would play with us, especially, like, doll, you know, like, if we would have, like, Barbies or something, she'd sit down and play with us or help us build forts. Like, need more stuff like that, you know? Like, more fun stuff. I feel like that's way more fun. And then when they're a little bit older and they can like have a tablet for like stuff, but you gotta like regulate and that's another thing too, the internet's not regulated either. You gotta really put that parental control on there. I know cake when I smell it, right? Oh, the cake of a cool stream. The sweetness. Oh, I thought you meant like you actually smelled real cake, like in wherever you're at, like someone in your house was cooking cake. Or if you like smelt it outside, like, oh. Every time there I smell where someone's baking something, like especially if they're baking bread, I'm like, oh, that smells so good. Oops, I'm almost gonna cut this up. I'm like, wait. Oh, I didn't count how many stitches I did. That's okay, because I'm gonna count it again anyway. When we go through here, because now we're gonna go to the back loops. You write that down. Round 8. Oh wait, I just realized I don't actually have to do any paneling. I can literally, oh wait. I take that back because I forgot I need to make a sink. Also, thank you for the posture check. Make sure my spine, let me give it a twist. Poppany. Was it the nitrogen bubbles or whatever? What is it that they say that like makes the cracking sound in our spine? I can't remember if it was nitrogen or not. It was some kind of like gas chemical. Let's see. Because whatever this round is will be the same exact as this round. So I just gotta make sure to count this round. Right, the Rice Krispies. Oh man, I could go for a Rice Krispie treat, man. I think they sell them here, but they're astronomically expensive. And like, sure, I could just make, because I know like homemade Rice Krispie, I cannot speak. Rice Krispie treats is probably cheaper and easier, but the problem is the cereal here in Korea is way too expensive. It's actually probably just cheaper to buy the pre-made product, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Cocoa Rice Krispie treats. Oh, my favorite were Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles. Yo, that was my cereal. Like, I loved Lucky Charms as much as the next person, but I don't know why. Something about Fruity Pebbles just had a chokehold on me as a kid. Like, I just love that stuff. You never go wrong with Fruity Pebbles. God, I miss Fruity Pebbles so much. That's one thing I kind of can't wait until I get back to the States. The only problem is I've seen the prices now in America of some grocery items. And I'm like really sad, like cereal's really gone up. Now it's actually almost the same price here in Korea. I will say I think the well, I don't know if the quantity really is anymore. Maybe the box is just bigger, but I bet when you pull out the bag it's probably gonna be smaller. Like, why are you being Korean / resident envy? Oh, you might not envy it, and when you realize how hard it is to do like banking and shit here as a freaking foreigner, it's kind of annoying. Oh god, the whole system's annoying. Like, if you gotta have an ARC card and everything, because you cannot do anything without a social security number. Like, everything's attached to your social security number. You want to order takeout? You gotta sign up with not only with your phone number, but that phone number, they're gonna check. Like, they check if the phone number is under your name. If that phone number is under somebody else's name, and then you put in the account name, your name, they'd be like, nope, doesn't match. Like, they go that deep in checking, and it's so damn annoying, because they're like, damn it, I just want to order some freaking chicken wings or something, or like some fried chicken. Hey, Mirror Stepper, how you doing? But we're working on a little caravan scenery. Wait, hold on, let me pull it out real quick for you. We're getting there. We're now working on the inside part. I got a little wallpaper in there. Here's like the inside of the window area, but here's like the outside part, so you can like kind of look like you're seeing inside. It's my favorite part. I like the little awning and the little flower box. That's what we're kind of working on now. We're trying to work on the furniture, and here's like my little sketch up of what we're going to try to do. We're having like a little kitchen area, maybe some bunk beds, and then like a bench with a tiny table for breakfast, like a little breakfast nook kind of. Let's see. Oh, so tired, coffee, so tired. Oh, it sounds like you probably need some coffee here. I have a little bit of my iced coffee. Exactly, May Sheep. Like, I don't know why it's such a problem. And it's like, it's frustrating, actually. And that's another thing too, like for foreigners who do come to travel to Korea, if they want to go to a PC bunk, you have to go with your Korean friend, because you have to sign up with a Korean phone number. And that Korean phone number has to be attached to your social security number, which for a foreigner, that'll be your ARC card. It's just like, and also fruit prices. Yeah, you won't envy the fruit prices here, Ruthless Go. If you like fruit, this is not the place for you. But I will say the coffee culture is kind of nice here. Like, there's cafes everywhere. And of course, Korean food will be cheap. Unless it's like fruit. And by Korean food, I meant like there's like a certain melon, I think, that's like native to Korea. Even that's expensive here, because I know most of the reason why fruit's expensive is because it's imported. But even the stuff that's grown here, like a lot of strawberries I think are grown in Korea, but they're hella expensive. Like for 14 bucks, think of it like a tiny little box of strawberries, almost $15. I think it was like 10 cents away from being $15. It was like 14,951, which is practically 15,000 won. And the easy way to kind of judge the prices here is just remove the last 3 zeros. And that's like the equivalency of like what it is in Korean money. Like 1,000 won is like $1 here, basically. Oh no, coffee makes me eepy. True. And probably need some taurine or something. I feel like that kind of helps me more with the mentalness. I get in a loose powder and I mix it with my Kool-Aid. I make sure not to go overboard though, because there have been a couple times where I've gone a bit too overboard. I will tell you though, I got a lot of shit done, but oh my god, the next day I was so mentally drained and could not do anything. But then again, I guess it was like the best time to be like that, because the whole house was like sparkling clean. Yeah, that's what I kind of use more for my ADHD. I use more taurine. That kind of helps with mental alertness and focus. Right, I kind of get the same too. That's actually, it's kind of funny because like I always used to refer to, I used to love having like a Coca-Cola at night, or like a soda, right? And my mom asked me like, why do you like always having soda at night? I was like, I don't know why, it calms me. It's like my whiskey. And that's like one of those things where I realized like because at the time I did not know that was an ADHD thing, that caffeine didn't really work that well on us. Oh, thank you, Mirror Stepper. I've been getting better though with the thread. I'm getting a lot of practice in the thread, especially with the did you ever see the tiki bar scenery? We finally finished that, or almost finished. I just need to make one more baby chick. As far as like the actual platform itself is done, I just need to make their like little props. We got he's got a little tortilla chip. We got like, this up a little bit. Get a bit better. There we go. You can see it's got like a little peach soda. We got like little flip flops, a beach towel, and I'm gonna make a third baby chick that's gonna like lay here, like something like that, where he's like chilling. He needs some sunglasses too. And then we got like a little beach ball. Got the little, what do we call it, palm tree, a little sand castle, a little melted ice cream. I love the, I don't know why, but I really love the pail and shovel and the ice cream and the peach soda, especially that little peach soda. That was so hard to make. But I'm super happy with this. This is gonna go on the cover page too, by the way. I'm gonna put it for $2.50. Because this is gonna be like my first like high ticket item. And this time I made sure to put coffee and crochet on here. So I'm thinking, I really do need to start branding myself more. I think that's a problem I don't do, is I don't really brand myself with my work. The only problem is I don't know how this is gonna work for like sceneries that have like a dark like base. I guess I could embroider it somehow, but I feel like that would take a very long time though. And I'm not really an embroiderer. Like I'm not very good at embroidering, especially letters. Ah. Get off my internet lawn, you damn bot. Get out, get. Bad dog, bad bot. Shoo, get out of here. I don't need none of your foolishness. All right, be like, right, get out of here, you bot. Be like, take a hike, Jack. Now I got that song, Take a Hike, Jack, by, I don't know if anyone's seen Gem of the Holograms, but the Misfits have a song called Take a Hike, Jack. And every time I think of that phrase, I think of that song. That's like the 5th one today, actually. Like, we had 2 come in a row, too. I can't remember to freaking add best viewers to the ban from list, because like you can block chat of certain phrases and stuff, and I think I'm gonna block that. That's what people have told me, but I keep forgetting to do it. It pisses me off every time. I'm like, what was that I was gonna do earlier? And I forget, and then we're in a stream, I'm like, oh, that's the thing I wanted to do earlier, but I totally forgot. To kind of be fair though, I've been having to grind on Fortnite every morning because like the season's gonna end soon, and also I'm very mad because I didn't realize the Pirates of the Caribbean's challenges were gonna end so soon. I'm like sad because I didn't get the emote for Jack Sparrow. I got Jack Sparrow, I had to purchase him, but I didn't get the running emote, you know, like that funny scene where he's like running away. And then the other one's like the jar of dirt. I was like so mad. I'm like salty. Ooh, I went over. Oopsie. This was actually the beginning. Right over here. Let's see. I got Siri bot though. I don't know. Does they have like a thing I can open? Because every time I check, I see that I have her, but maybe I don't have something implemented with her with the bot. Or was that follow bots? That might be the follow bots. I will say that since I've had Siri bot, I don't get many follow bots anymore. But is there like a way to implement for this kind of thing? No, most people have told me like just put like block best viewer in the chat thingy, and that'll usually mess them up. It won't make the link form, or it'll block it. But I have the bot. Also, I've been seeing a thing with SiriBot actually where it can tell ads are upcoming. Like it gives like a little message. Like I want to know how to implement that, but I cannot find anything on YouTube. Nothing comes up. The only thing that comes up is StreamerBot, but that's a different bot. I've tried messing with that. I could not get nothing to work because I feel like it's a bit more advanced. Like that takes more a computery person to be able to do. Because I tried it. I even tried to follow some tutorials and it didn't go through for me. I think that like using StreamerBot was a bit too advanced, but like I want to find the SiriBot though, because like it looks like it's something, because I noticed in different streamers the message is exactly the same. That means it must be something implemented by the people who made the bot itself and not the streamer. If she's on, I guess I don't know how to tell if she's on or not. I thought once you add them into their chat they're always on. I know, I need to look into it more, but I could not find anything about the little ad message thing, because I really want that. Because like I used to have like a little countdown for when the ads would pop up. Like you could have like there was like a little countdown I had over here, but Twitch did something, they updated something, and then it like stopped working, and I'm mad. It was so nice too, people could see like the little countdown of when the ads would play. Can't see, wait, I check if you, wait, how to check though? Where do I go? Do I do like, do they have like a page? It's been a while since I've added Siri bot, to be fair. It's been a while. But I remember it being pretty minimal though. Like I don't remember, it's not like Stream Elements or the Moo bot where it had like a very big vast like interface where you could like have all these settings and stuff. I don't remember the Siri bot having that. I just remember it was like add the bot and done. Like it was very, very minimal. Like there's nothing much on the site. Alright, the Twitch countdown makes me so mad. Yeah, it was kind of like a way where you're able to like grab the browser source and you could change it with CSS. I followed a nutty foot tutorial. I love his little tutorials. They kind of help, he breaks it down for us dum-dums. And it worked for like I think like a month or so, but then Twitch did something. And I tried redoing it, so I don't know what they changed. Maybe like Twitch was like, didn't like that, I guess. So maybe they did something on purpose to frick it up. Which sucks. I'm like, I want to be able to show people like the freaking ads are coming, but I guess they don't want people to know the ads are coming because they know they'll probably like turn their phone off or something, I don't know, or not actually watch it. Like, no one's gonna watch the ads when they pop up anyway. We're all gonna walk away and go do something, like grab some food or a drink or use the restroom. No one's gonna sit through and watch the ad. Right, the banner takes over half the chat and I have to manually click it away. That is true, it does get kind of in the way. I kind of wish everyone can see it though, in a way, because I know only the streamer and mods can see it. Alright, let's see how this is looking. Hopefully nice and boxy. Oh, just I love Twitch's new layout. Oh, mama. Oh my god, May Sheep. Everybody's been bitching about it, and I'm with them. I hate it too. Like, why they had to go and change it? You know, the funny thing is, May Sheep, I just noticed, instead of actually fixing the things that actually need fixing, like the actual like integral problems, like the glitches and stuff, instead of fixing that, we're like, let's reorganize the layout. Like, Twitch, you got resources. Oh. That's good, because we're already reaching the 3.5 hour part.
Hey, I'm half naked.
It's too hot here.
Look at me. Full sweat.
Oh shit. We're gonna need to take another shower.
I didn't take a shower.
Oh, that's actually good. Oh, they say hello. I know, right? The layout was perfectly fine before. They just had to fix the actual integral problem, like the little, like the more internal problems, right? Like the weird glitches and stuff. They're like, nah, fam, we're just gonna reorganize it. My first thought was like someone in middle management's trying to make their job like, oh, trying to validate their job like, hey, see, we're important. I came up with a brilliant idea. Let's change the layout. I swear, what is with management of any kind of company? They're always trying to change shit that already works. Like, and to kind of be fair, it's probably not just from themselves, it's really from the pressure from the higher ups. They want to see progress constantly, and it's like some things are just fine to leave as is. Like, you don't have to fucking change everything. My god, it was really bad, Chipotle. Like, they always want to find a way to like improve. My god, it's like, oh, it's just too much. Yeah, that was Mr. Coffee. Yeah, he's out because it is so hot. Especially in the kitchen. Whenever I do dishes, I have to do dishes before I take a shower because if I do it after a shower, I'm gonna need to take another shower again. That's how bad it is. And the only AC is in here actually. And thankfully we have our own little AC unit that we put in the bedroom. But yeah, there's no AC for the living room or the kitchen. You just have to have a fan basically. Like dildo butts? Nah, let's TikTok. I find them app. Oh my god. Yeah, it is kind of right. It is kind of like TikTok, isn't it? Let me see. Oh, I put in business. Oh, the link. Oh, is that the? Let me check real quick. This almost looks like a different site. Maybe I added the wrong bot. Did I add actually Siri bot? I remember the site was white. It wasn't blue like this. Okay, well I'm definitely gonna open that on the computer after stream because I want to add that in. Oh, that reminds me. Tomorrow's our Planet Zoo stream. I was almost debating if I should play Fortnite or not, like stream Fortnite. However, I got to 95. I finally got to level 95 today, so I don't think I have to stream Fortnite. I thankfully grinded plenty in time. The thing that made me nervous, it's supposed to end August 16th. However, some kind of 3-day countdown happened. Well, now it's on two something days. So I think there might be an event tomorrow. But not until like 3 a.m. I bet. Usually the events always happen at like 3 a.m. So probably it's technically Saturday 3 a.m. I think. I'm gonna check the countdown later. And I'm really hoping it's just an event and not the end of the season, because I'll be pissed if it's the end of the season. Because at least at minimum it should be August 16th. I actually started grinding early. I'm glad I did, so at least I got some of the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff, but I'm still sad I didn't get because of the stupid Fall Guys update, they took away the Pirates of the Caribbean thing. I thought that was going to be until the end of the season. I didn't know they were going to end so soon. If I had known, I would have grinded even more actually. Like I would have done an all-nighter. I'm still sad I didn't get those 2 emotes, especially the Jar of Dirt emo, because I at least got the skin. At least I got Captain Jack Sparrow. I would have been sad if I didn't. I would have been really sad. I do wonder, would those come later maybe? Because technically you had to purchase to get Captain Jack Sparrow, so I do wonder if those emotes might come later in the shop. Because they're not technically part of the battle pass. I don't know, I'll have to see. Because like, that would be so nice if they do bring them back later. Well, I saw a fun Japanese contraption. Maybe it's available in Korea too. It looks like a collar. It's in the back of your neck and drops water, and there was this coloring. Oh, is it like? Well, I don't know about the water thing, but it was like they had like little neck fans here in Korea that blow up into like your ear in the back of your head. It's like more like a little collar AC thing. But they might. There's another thing here, Lemon Seed. I really want. Like we call it the Adrashi ice vest. And it's basically like a little work vest. It's got a bunch of little pockets, and you put in these like small little ice packs, and you slide them in each pocket. It keeps you nice and cool. A lot of construction workers use it. Anyone who works outside. I'm actually thinking we need this for the inside because it's like hot and humid in here. Oh, it's like a tube. Oh, okay. I've not seen anything like that. Maybe they might have it somewhere, like maybe on Coupang or something. I saw the -10 out of my pants. I want those. They do look comfy. I actually need it. The only problem is I don't think I'll fit any of them though, because I'm like pear-shaped. And even when I do find, because I know they're big and baggy, however, the inseam is so short on them. Every time I find them, I'm like, do they make? I want to know if they make Ajima pants for like foreigners. Like I need a foreign size Ajima pants, really bad. Because like I'm apparently too tall. More my leg is too tall because like, I feel like most Ajimas here are like 5'2", 5'4", and sometimes even shorter than that. I remember there was one. Well, she's probably not even Ajima. She was more like a harmony. She was like real tiny. She was smaller than some of the kids that were passing through. Like there were some elementary school kids passing through the what do you call it, market, and this Ajima was even shorter than them. She was tiny. I actually thought she was a little kid at first, and then when I passed her, I thought it was an old woman. I'm like, oh my goodness, like she's like so little, like itty bitty, like you could just pick her up like a little kid. Like, dang. And that's kind of scary to think that she probably has kids of her own. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, earlier we were speaking of Nuna no Moyapo, and I would rather be Ajima get the fuck out kind of person. Oh, you can say like if you want, kind of like get the fuck out. It's kind of like Naga. It's not cursing. It just means get out. Like, yeah, Ajima, Naga, get out. You like that. Yo, love Scuba Lou, how you doing? Hashtag secret hydrate. I just realized this is actually my second hydrate of the stream. I should have been. To be fair, I've been sipping on the Kool-Aid on the side, so I don't know. Does that count as hydration? It's sugar-free though. It's stevia, so I don't know. Does that still count though? Let me give Scuba Lou a shout out real quick. We are gonna probably braid out in a sec, because Mr. Probby's almost done with cooking. And he's gonna need the computer because he's got some work stuff to do afterwards. He's freaking the European marketing director Buggy will not stop bugging him, and he's got like some, I think, PDFs to work on. But here's like the what do you call it, the progress so far, Scuba Lou. Like I finally got the panel, and the only sad thing is it doesn't close flush because of the freaking curtain rod. It's too long. I know I should have made it a bit smaller. I can kind of get on there, but we got like a little skylight, and I also added plastic to it so you get that sheen. I added like a little handle, and even though I know most skylights don't have that, because yeah, I think you like push from the inside out. But I needed something to kind of help hold on to this loop. I think if without the handle, it probably would slip off too much. That's how well it would hold on its own. And also when I glued this in, I pulled it up too much because see how it's slanting? I pulled it up too much and now it's uneven. It's even on this side though, thankfully, so maybe she can like, if she wants it catty corner, she could like place it like this. So it looks nice, but she'll probably place it like more like this, like on a shelf. And now we're finally getting to the meat and potatoes. We're finally gonna work on the furniture and stuff, so we're I got like a little kitchenette idea I drew. This is what we're gonna try to go for. This is kind of like basically what was already in like the crocheted ones I've seen. I don't know why though, it just helps me to draw it out to kind of visually plan it. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that's true. The secret hydrate. Oh, the reason why I did those is because I realized I have not hydrated since the beginning of stream. Like legit, like as soon as I started stream, I got a hydrate, and I haven't had a hydrate since. And my dumb butt forgot to even take a sip of water just by myself. Oh, is this gonna be a Totoro 2? I do want to see that though. Is it gonna be on Netflix? Or is it? I guess it'll go in the movies first. I wonder if they're gonna have it here in Korea. The only problem is it will be probably Korean dubbed, and it will not be subbed. So I had to like wait for it to probably come out. Oh no, drama idea for SBS, right? Weightlifting Ajima Q. I do see quite a lot of Ajimas actually at the gym, but most of them are usually doing cardio. Some of them are doing some weightlifting. So maybe one of them, they're building their guns up. I'd be like, right, when is Mizuyaki gonna retire? Probably never. To kind of be fair though, I guess it's probably his passion though, to be fair. Like maybe that's like kind of the cool thing when you're a creative type. Even if you're working into your elderly years, it's like, it's your fun, you know, it's your passion. Even if it's a lot of hard work, it's still like something you love putting your heart and soul into. I know, I'd be like, Ryan, please get some, it'd be like, don't get me wrong, but please get some rest, man. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't overwork himself. Hopefully not. I think what's probably better for if you're technically should have been retired a long time ago, but you're like a creative business type, probably the best is like work on projects slowly and then release them when they're finally done. Like don't go into the rush. I don't know, maybe he's been working on Totoro 2 for a very, very long time and we just didn't know. Like don't let anyone know about it, right? Like work on it at your own pace so you don't overwork yourself and then release it to the public when it's finally done. That's the only way I can think of it. Okay, I think we gotta rate out though. already 3:40. Or we're at not 3:40 here, I mean the 3 hour and 40 minute here, but it's, oh wow, it's almost 8. Okay, yeah, we definitely gotta raid out because we're gonna have our late dinner. Let's just see who is on. Oh, Opie's on. Let's go see Opie. Let me have that open. Get one. I know this is like a thing that kind of irks me a little bit with Twitch, is that if you open a new tab, the ad pauses until you go back on that tab. So what I found the trick is to just pull it out into a separate window and just have that play. As long, it seems like when it's only a tab is when it seems to do it. It still sucks though. Oh, that reminds me, I probably should take some pictures real quick, because she always asks for pictures. And I think the first bits that I showed her were not very detailed, like they were like the early stages. I'm about to raid out. Oh, you guys get to see Mr. Coffee's work. Homemade chow mein. Okay, oh that's good. While you take a shower, I can raid out. Let me take some pictures real quick. Wait, let me put the loop back on.
Air from coming here?
Yeah.
시원해. I'm outside.
Now I take inside part. I want to have these ready to go to pop into her Discord. Okay, there we go. These are ready to go. Alright, let me type in our raid commands real quick. Actually, let me get the raid going. Wait, did we... Hold on. I didn't write out, did I? Okay, I don't think I did. Oh god, that scared me for a second. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I hate how Twitch did the new thing. Like, I hate the new raid feature too. Like, it's really weird. It kind of scares me because it makes me think like, oh, did I already raid out? Okay, there we go. Start raid. Oh, that gave me a heart attack. Alright, here's for people who are sub, and here's if you don't have the emotes. Let's see. Yeah, Studio Ghibli, then Overseas First, and maybe us. Oh, that's true, yeah. Oh wait, Studio Ghibli is giving an award with, and it's coming, oh, a screening of the Totoro sequel. Oh, ooh, really? Studio Ghibli famous for overworking? Oh man, I was kind of hoping they were like the more laid-back ones. It sucks because their work is absolutely stunning. Well, let me plug this in. It's like we are at 18% on this phone, y'all. We started with 30% at the beginning of stream. At least it lasted this long. Thank you guys for getting to see my little bit of progress. I was hoping we got some furniture done, but we mostly worked on the skylight today. But hopefully we'll work on some more furniture on Monday. I might do a little of the weekend, I'm not sure, because I kind of want to make some quick things for the coffee page, but I'm like debating if I want to work on it or not. Oh, it's gonna raid me on the 14 seconds, so I will see you guys tomorrow for our Planet Zoo stream. I'll see you guys, bye!